We don't have to talk about that.
Just go into settings, clear chat log.
Okay.
Feloran, last time on D&D.
Last time we spent a bit of time talking about what we did during our couple days break after fighting Sabbath. Thaurok got a new shield. We set up plans to build a teleportation circle at the keep. And oh yeah, we got visited by a griffin.
Who stopped time.
Yes, it stopped time for everyone but us.
Yeah, he did do that.
And they basically told us that they were sent by some goddess who was,
Some goddess?
like,
that's just...
Yeah, they were like Sabbath, someone who Sabbath was fighting with, because he was trying to steal, like, pieces of her. So she kind of just sent this griffin to say, hey, thanks for killing this dude who's been messing with me.
It's Ayun, by the way.
Yeah, her name is... Or her name is,
There's about 60 different ones.
Of fucking aliases.
Yeah,
the knowledge giver, the
title,
title.
Titles when you're talking about the god.
Yeah, the knowing mistress, the gift of arcana, the knowledge giver, the broken goddess, the ever learning.
I think that was it. At least that we're aware
That's what
of.
I wrote down.
That's what I have too.
She basically told us there is a sunken temple in the land without man that is 5 levels that we must go through to prove ourselves to her.
And we also have to do something with the true remnant. And
so we know that the temple is somewhere in the bottom right of the map in the wildlands. But what we decided is, because we know your hometown, it has a lot of issues. We want to do that stuff with the forge. And we've learned that it's been a year since that first festival where we met in Joe Dorm.
Holy shit.
So we walked up to Hero City to catch a boat, and we found a place where we can get a teleportation circle straight to Joe Dorm.
Okay.
And that's where we ended it.
Oh yeah, that was another... Yeah, we got a letter. I forgot about that. Yeah. We got a letter inviting us back to Joe Dorm for the next festival, since we helped save the city or something.
What's Joe?
Joe Dorm.
Joe Dorm.
The place where we started.
You missed it, Brian.
I got it. But
You're
Mike,
an idiot, Truman. I
Mike,
hate you. Why am I friends with you?
Mike, would you like to say what happened specifically about you when you spoke to this griffin?
Oh yeah, my sister's alive and being held by the dragon's fang.
God, that was another thing. God, there's so much fucking shit dropped on him.
So basically, I'm going to be wanting to murder a bitch.
Do you remember what the griffin referred to you as?
I don't remember exactly what he referred to me as, but he referred to my bloodline in particular.
Yeah, the bloodline. Do you remember what it was referred to as?
I don't remember exactly
Does
what you had
anyone have it written down? I'm really curious.
Was it the Remnant?
No, remnants of intervention are...
Right, that shit.
Yeah, I have the bloodline, and I couldn't type fast enough to get the name of the bloodline.
You are part of an unyielding bloodline. Is what it was.
Thank you.
So yeah, we took a week trip on horseback back up to Hero City, all while enjoying Thaurok's new parabox and looking into it every once in a while.
Oh yes.
Almost getting him killed, but Zach was nice and brought him
In an alternate universe, I died.
Well, you didn't die, you just got...
I would have died.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and eventually. Then you would have starved to death or dehydrated to death.
Yes, I got teleported to Sabbath's collapsed pocket dimension, and I would have starved or been eaten by some sort of interplanar beastie.
Yeah, that's fun. Maybe you could have befriended an astral dragon that was looking for its lost kin.
Oh, yeah.
You could have. Plot twist.
Plot twist.
Plot twist. No.
That would have been pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Zach's name just turned red. He's become hostile.
Oh.
No, I'm just setting up roles. in here.
Mhm.
And I don't know if like Zach did it, but
Guard. Sorry.
we all got 125 gold for
Yeah, I did it
stopping
for.
the weapons. Okay.
Including
So yeah,
me.
we went and got paid for stopping the sale of weapons to the Dragon's Fang, but unfortunately we couldn't like concrete prove that Sabbath existed, so we didn't get paid for stopping him.
Why don't we just like go, hey, lie,
How?
show him the sword that very few things could have created, and be like, this is unyielding proof, and then.
I mean, we did, but
Yeah, that was pretty much.
while it's proof that something exists that it created, or well, honestly, we don't even know if he created it. But either way, it doesn't prove that whatever made it or owned it was a direct threat to the world
We're-
or Hero City or whatever.
We're pretty sure that the books that I have back at the keep are like proof that he existed, but because they're at the keep and not with us, we couldn't prove
Yeah.
it.
Says we just made a deal for
If we
gave
find
them some
proof,
information in good faith and whatnot. And yeah, that was about it, really.
Alright. I found we could have gotten a boat, but they got a teleportation circle, so it doesn't matter.
And then we ended with you guys meeting up at. Shout out to my friend for getting a really solid name for him. Not even gonna lie. Why can't I remember what it's called now? Oh my
Real
god.
solid name.
Oh my god.
Very solid.
I feel stupid because I had it and I wrote it down and then I restarted my computer for something and now it's gone because I had it in Notepad.
Elements to burn or shock or freeze your friends. They're dying, or you could just resurrect.
Thank God he's watching the stream. You guys meet up outside of Manny's shop and you notice
Oh, that's right. We were gonna do that.
You notice a new sign up top above the door.
What does said sign say?
It is in. Don't worry, Dagger. I'm watching chat. It is a black sign now that is the words are outlined or engraved into the sign, outlined in white and written in purple. That says Manny's Marvelous Masterpieces.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I love Manny.
You see those similar. They're kind of like glass doors, but you can't see in. Like it's like made of glass, but you can't see through it. Almost. It's kind of weird.
So like obsidian.
Almost, but like it's still got like an air of translucence. It's just like because it's so thick, almost you couldn't see through it. It's kind of weird. Almost as
So-
if it's magically enchanted.
So basically, we walk in. I suppose. Is everyone in agreement?
Madden?
I'm
I got
assuming.
stuff
Wait,
to sell.
is Turmyr with us now?
Yeah, Turmyr's.
He caught up.
He
Okay.
was going and checking on temples to make sure that no other temples are destroyed. Thankfully, there are none.
Yes.
Thankfully, there are no other temples.
There are no destroyed temples.
Okay, fine. Take it that way.
But, so, do you walk in?
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
As I walk in, I go, "Hey, yo, Manny, where you at?"
You walk in, and the first thing you notice is that what was a second-story building is now a third-story building. Outside, it still looks like one story,
Oh.
but it's definitely 3 stories tall in here.
Bigger on the
he's
inside.
really fucking revamped the place. Like, did he just move in the last time we were here?
I wonder how much of this we paid for.
You also notice that
I mean, I paid for.
there's a significant less amount of items on this first floor. It's mostly like tables, just plain tables set up with like a fine purple cloth over them. You don't see Manny around.
Just imagining it like a Barnes and Nobles with like a Starbucks attached. It's just like a little cafe on the bottom floor.
It's
It's probably
almost-
not that.
It's more like, you know, in Apple Store, how they have, like, those standing tables?
I don't
Yeah,
think I've
it's-
ever been in an Apple store.
It's kind of like that tall. Like, the tables are, like, up to your chest for you to, like,
It's-
stand across from a couple people from.
Okay.
So,
Interesting.
It looks like white privilege.
it does indeed look like high-class privilege. But you walk in and you don't see Manny around.
Do we check the sign? Is this place open? I check the door and see if there's like an open or closed sign on it.
No
That's-
open or closed sign, but the idea that the doors opened gave you a pretty good feel, as you have been here when it was closed and they just didn't open.
Hey Manny, where are you?
Is there a bell on the like desk or somewhere?
You look around for a bell, and as you find one on the desk, you actually see what appears to be Manny come out from a doorway that you guys just hadn't noticed because everything's so different. It's just kind of in the back left-hand corner, and he goes, "Oh, hello, newcomers. Welcome to Manny's Marvelous Masterpieces. What can I do for you today?"
Newcomers.
You mean newcomers? I bought some pretty badass swords from you.
Didn't think we were very forgettable, but
I'm sorry. Allow me to introduce myself. And he does like a slight bow and goes, "I'm Manny 1. You must have met with Manny Prime. Let me go get him."
What?
And
Oh.
you watch him turn around, walk into that door again, and a few minutes later you see Manny emerge and go, "Oh, my friends! How are you
actually-
today?"
I was gonna say, does his movement look at all like mechanical, or is it like completely natural? Like, is he moving like a normal human would, or like?
Completely natural.
Okay.
And just to clarify, because I feel like everyone always forgets this, Manny is a Goliath.
oh, I remember.
Just because I really like that.
Yes.
Yes.
And he goes, my friends, how wonderful to see you again. Here to spend some more coin? To regale the stories that you've done, I'm sure.
A little of each, depending on what kind of wares you have.
Well, we've got quite a few. As you can see, I have some new help around here, as you just met. That is my simulacrum.
Oh.
Sorry. Lists are hard.
Interesting. I suppose he's lacking in your natural talents then?
Not at all.
Oh.
Same talents. It's just so that while one of us is working, one of us is selling.
Ah, nice.
So, what can I do for you all?
Do you have anything as, impressive as those swords I bought from you last time?
Oh, my friend, I feel that you do not understand the weight of those swords if you think I'll find anything impressive like that again anytime soon.
I had doubt that you would have, but you're a man of many talents. I wouldn't have put it past you.
I am. I do have a few things created, though.
Ah,
Uh,
interesting.
And at that, he walks out to one of the tables and he goes, "Come, gather around."
I kind of.
Ready?
What do you got in store for us?
You watch him pull the cloth. It's maybe hanging off the edge, like only a couple inches, and it's not the entire width of the table. It's just kind of running like the length of it, and just by a couple inches on both sides. And you watch as he just pulls it, the cloth disappears, and there's this pristine dagger just kind of sitting there, and goes, "This dagger here, while it might not be for some of you, has a very impressive talent.
And that is?
Well, if this dagger is left in an object, it stays in that place no matter what.
I like the sound of that.
It stays in that point of space, only relevant to this plane."
So say I stabbed it through someone's cloak. They would have to rip the cloak around it?
Correct. And he goes, "Allow me to demonstrate." And you see him just kind of make like a ball in his hand. He throws it up into the air, stabs the dagger into it, and just lets go of the dagger, and the ball and dagger are now just floating in air.
Quite impressive.
Hmm.
So it's like an immovable rod, but a dagger.
That's very similarly where I got the enchantment from. I was able to copy and morph it slightly to a little bit more utilitarian approach, as it applies to two things now. For instance, try to move the ball.
With that, I kind of just try and lightly push the ball.
Make a strength check.
Straight strength.
Yep.
I can roll just about anything for that one. Doesn't matter.
Lance at first tries to push it a little bit, sees that it's not moving, so he tries like pulling it a little bit, also doesn't move, and he goes, that, and he just wraps his hands around it, and like, is trying to pull it down now, and it's just not moving.
I just try and do can I just hang from it?
Yeah, like you're legitimately, like you pull your legs up like, oh yes, my body weight will get this, and you're just hanging from it.
Well, I might not be as I kind of drop myself back onto my feet, I go, I might not be the strongest fellow, but it seems to work quite well.
And he goes,
Oh,
go ahead.
sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to ask, does it also work when thrown?
Correct. You see him grab the handle. With his other hand, he covers his mouth. You can hear him murmur something, but you can't really tell what it is, even with your high perception, Lance.
I know. I knew you were getting at that.
Yep.
I didn't want to rob
Drags it out of the ball, throws the ball, and this time throws the dagger up into the ball. And it's now, resting, up on the second story almost, high. And he goes, works as long as you can hit it. As long as you can hit where you're trying to stop.
Now, does this require any form of magical bond or link to
It
use?
does, as it's how you also, for instance, if it was just up in the air right now, it would be rather difficult to get back if there was no bond. And he covers his mouth again, says something, and you see the dagger and ball both start dropping.
How far off is this from us?
It's maybe 5 feet above, where you'd be able to jump almost. It's not incredibly high up, it's just, it's now falling, and Manny has his arms out to catch both, it's not a...
I didn't know if he was just letting it fall or if someone was going to be able to reach it.
No, he catches it without a problem. And he goes... Go ahead. No? Okay.
I got nothing.
Okay, sorry. And he just goes, however, if we are looking for other tools, I have other things as well. Are we interested in this? Should I set it aside for now?
No, I would say set it aside for now. It is interesting, but I'm not sure if I'll find
Not a
ample
problem.
use for it.
And he sets it aside and goes, and of course, after some time away, I've been able to restock my potions as well, if any of you would be interested in that. Primarily
Maybe.
healing potions, however, we do have a few more flavorful potions as well.
That could be
Definitely.
interesting to take a look at later.
And you see him place the purple cloth back along the table and pulls it again and goes, now this one, you see 2 bracers actually. And he goes, these bracers are rather impressive, if I say so myself.
And what did they do?
I like how I'm about to explain it, and every time Lance is like, well, what did they do?
I'm a talkative fellow.
These racers are capable of stopping unwanted movement. Very similar to the enchantment that was on Unstoppable Force, or, Immovable Object, which I don't see on you, Thaurok. I hope you did not sell such an item.
Oh, no. In fact, I did not part with it willingly. I don't know if you remember, but I asked if you had ever hit one object with the other.
Yes,
No.
I remember as such. I asked you to do so in front of me so that I could see what would happen.
My apologies. There was some dire circumstances that we are in, and I may have done it. But well, this is what happened, and I pull out the parabox. Both of the objects fused into this thing.
Quite interesting.
Hmm.
And he puts his hand out and goes, "Do you mind?"
Sure, go ahead.
I'll take a step back.
Uh, he takes it and kind of like just sets it down on the table. He kind of pushes the bracers off to the side a little bit, and you see him take a minute. Feloran, you'd be familiar that this is an identify spell. And he goes, quite a item indeed. Are you looking to part with it?
Not at the moment. We've been sort of testing it out to see exactly what uses it has. It seems to be doing a bunch of pretty lights, but it's something to me, and I feel better for it. So
I feel much
for
worse
now.
for it.
Well then. And he just kind of slides it back across the table towards you and goes, if you feel the need to part with it, please come to see me first.
Of course, it's the least I can do for giving me those wonderful items to begin with.
Much appreciated.
Shame they had to disappear to create this one, but oh well. Hopefully this one will be just as useful.
I believe in the right circumstances that it will be, yes. Now,
Just so you know, Zach, this is just Thaurok talking about. I am perfectly fine with the parabox and the fact that the things
no,
disappeared. Just
yeah,
so
I
you
gotcha.
know. I just want to make sure.
I figured it was in character.
Gotcha.
And at that, he just kind of continues and goes, okay, so, but these bracers, very similar to what an immovable object would do. You cannot willingly be moved. Once again, these do require a magical bond with the person that wields them. Or dons them, I'm sorry, not wields.
It's fairly common.
So, would anyone have interest in these?
Turmyr could be useful for you.
I would
Wait,
find
Zach.
Hello?
little use
Okay.
in it.
Yes, hi, I'm here. Would I have switched out during my time off? Would I have switched my armor out for the armored weapons that I got?
If you want to.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fine.
and I wanna unattune to my like flame tongue and inferno shield.
Okay.
All the Inferno Shields attunement? Crap.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it is.
Whatever. Fuck, I wasn't listening. What was it again? Sorry.
Yeah, I don't remember what the immovable object. I don't remember what it actually did. I remember that you had it. I don't know what it did.
Immovable object, it made it so that I couldn't be, like, unwillingly moved when I
Oh.
walked with it.
Okay, I didn't know if that was like literally what it was, or if I had like a different.
Much. I think I had something else as well, but I forget. Oh wait, no, I still have it in my inventory here. I can check it out. Impossible to be moved or pulled any amount of distance unwillingly. As a reaction, you can also activate this property to help any creature you decide within 10 feet of you.
That's pretty useful.
Probably delete those. But they are grayed out, so at least I know I can't use them.
So sorry. What did the thing do again that he was talking about? I was fiddling with my character sheet.
You
Bracers?
can't be unwillingly moved.
Ah. Well, since I already have all 3 attunement slots filled, I'll pass on that.
I think all of my slots are given to better things than that. Also,
Yeah, but I would like to sell some stuff to him though.
I have the most flexibility with mine. Manny, what other wares do you have? I don't think we're gonna find use for these.
At that, he just kind of goes, well, it seems to me that you're all not searching for something, but having an idea of item that you'd like. Is there anything you could say to maybe help me out?
Well, do you have any powerful light armor or any way to make something provide more protection?
At that, he kind of once again lays the cloth down again and flicks it and goes, and there are 3 rings on the table, and goes, I do have rings of protection +1, +2, and +3. Or, I'm sorry, it would be standard, greater, and superior rings of protection. Which would
I'm
be
assuming-
a +1, +2, +3.
I'm assuming these require some form of magical bond as well?
They do. And you may only have 1 attuned at a time.
How much for the superior? The +3 listed.
The superior one, you watch as he pulls this incredibly small, like, book out of his back pocket. And goes, 1 moment. The superior one runs about 2,500 gold.
I'll ask if you might set that one aside as we continue to browse.
Not a problem.
I'd be quite interested in. I could be very interested in that.
Not a problem. He looks towards Feloran and goes, now you, friend, might find one of these useful. And once again, he does the similar, pulling the cloth from the table. And you see 3 different rings, each one having a gold band with a one with a red jewel in it, one with a blue jewel in it, and one with a purple jewel in it. And goes, these are rings of spell storing, allowing you to cast spells into them before you reacquire your energy, and allowing you to cast them without spending energy when you so choose.
Ah, yes, Zill ran off with our other one, didn't he?
Do these already have spells in them, or are they just different colored?
They are different tiered, as a matter of fact. The first one can hold up to 3 levels of power of spells. The blue one, 4. And the purple one, 5.
So I'm assuming that would be like, it could store 1 level 3 and 1 level 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Or 5
How much-
level 1s, or, 2 level 2s and 1
Yeah, anything
level
that-
1. Like,
like,
anything that adds up to 5,
level.
pretty much.
Yeah. How much does the most powerful one cost?
The most powerful one runs about 6,000 gold.
Well, actually, wait, how much gold? I always forget how much gold I have, because I don't add my platinum to that. 1 platinum is 10 gold.
Yes.
And you said it was, what, 6,000?
Yep.
Ah, I would have enough, but I would only have 700 gold left.
It may be
These-
worth it, depending on what.
Well, that's the thing. I can do this like myself. Just I can store spells into anything. Although it's true, I can only store 1 spell at a time for a few uses.
It may be useful.
This is, like, just to clarify that, once you use it, you'd have to recast something into the spell again.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So it would be. So yeah, like you could have, if I had 5 level 1 spells, if you use it to cast the spell, you would then need to recast it to put it back in.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, okay, that's what I figured.
I just wanted to make sure that,
Yeah. These are very, very interesting things, but I have something I have a question to ask you, Manny.
Yes.
And I want to pull out the rod with the rings on it. What do you make of this?
Very fancy.
I've been trying for more than a week now, and still I have no clue what this does, but I can tell that there's something to it.
He puts his hand out again and goes, "May I?"
Yeah, I'll hand it to him.
Interesting. And you see him start pulling at like one of the rings and goes, For a second I thought it might be a rod of rings, which is a slightly more rare item. Nothing that I've created myself. Might be worth me doing so, however, now that I think about it. Which allows you to put multiple rings on a rod, and then you are bonded to all of them as if it were only one bond. However, it doesn't appear to be that, otherwise the rings would be able to be removed. And you see him once again start casting Identify, and he goes,
I tried that myself.
I'm sorry, I don't have much to say about it.
Oh, thank you.
If I may
just
ask,
somewhere in my travels, I'll figure out the answer.
if I may ask, does the craftsmanship remind you of anything, or anything you might have seen in the time you've worked with magic items?
Not particularly. The greatest thing that stands out to me would be the gold flaking at both ends, which neither of you really noticed because you probably, your brains would have thought it would be battle damage or something of the like. And he goes, if this is a magical item, then there shouldn't be such damage on it.
I've seen a magical
Hold on,
item.
I'll be right back.
I was gonna say, I'm thinking this is something similar to Volnus. Or not Volnus, Magicae.
Oh, and that it's something that needs to be fixed.
Yeah. Because we're fairly certain it's a magical item, correct?
Yeah.
Sorry, it literally sounded like somebody was pounding at my door.
I heard it too, don't worry.
Okay.
Same.
You've seen damage to magical items before that's interrupted its magical properties on the other sword you gave me.
Well, that wasn't so much a damaged item as in it was a broken one. This actually appears to have damage, however, the actual item itself is still fully intact.
Could it be missing components then? Or...
Potentially. I mean, as I said, I'm not familiar with such an item.
Yeah, thank you
My
for
thanks.
at least looking over it. Zach, I know it's like a stupidly obvious question that, like, I haven't been able to attune to this thing, have I?
No.
Okay. I was just making sure it wasn't something like that.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, that would have been a really dumb thing to have happened.
But so how? Okay, back to these spell storing rings. How much is the 4th level one?
The 4th level one would run you 4,000 gold.
Might as well just go for the 5th at that point.
Yeah. I think I might pick up this 5th level spell storing ring then.
Yes?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy this.
Ah, wonderful.
Could come very much in handy.
Do you present the coinage?
Yeah, so just a big bag of 400 platinum and then the rest in gold.
Okay, so 400 platinum and 2,000 gold.
Yeah.
And he just goes, well then, hands the ring over to you and goes, just a moment. He puts the cloth back over the 2 other rings. You watch as, like where they would be as he smooths the cloth, they just kind of disappear. And he goes and takes the coins back behind his counter, like behind like the actual counter that he has, not the table. And he just ducks down, and you don't see what he does. So he comes back up and goes, "Okay then. What else can I do for you?" That is quite a high-ticket item. Been waiting for somebody to buy it.
I'm
this
glad that
item
we
is-
could get it.
Well, I would like to add to your collection of rare items.
Oh?
I have some equipment to sell, some of which
Yeah,
I have
that's awesome.
purchased from you.
Is the Ring of Spell Storing an attunement?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I wanna sell my plate armor, my Inferno Shield, Flame Tongue, and my Keen Battle Axe.
Okay.
Dim.
Let me check one thing.
Okay.
Just before I, say the wrong thing. Because nobody likes it when the DM says the wrong thing.
Unless it helps us.
No, because then he's gonna just take it away.
That's true.
Why does poison always look like it's spelled wrong, even if it's spelled correctly?
You said the Keen Battle Axe, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you say the shield as well?
Yeah, you said that you didn't want the shield because of attunement.
Well, I said it sucked, but I'm not entirely sure. I was planning on asking him if he had any other shields, because I'm not entirely sure.
Alright, then I guess I won't sell the shield.
Okay. Flame Tongue, you said yes, though, right?
Yes. And the plate armor, which does have resistance to cold.
Okay, see, that's important to say.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just plain plate armor that doesn't do much.
It's just shitty old steel plate.
Okay, so for the plate armor, the battle axe you have, and the flame tongue sword, I would be willing to offer you 950 gold for all three items.
Bring in the enhancements to the plate armor and battle axe.
Yep.
Alright, I'll take that.
Okay. So you can add 950 gold to yours and remove the items.
While we're on
Breaking
the
my back.
topic of sales, I happen to have some plate armor. If you'd like to take a look.
What kind?
Dwarven plate.
Oh, right. Yes. Let Zach Campanelli pull out his DM's guide. Because
DM's magic.
he needs such a book for this item.
Does any? What do these things even do? Does anybody want these bracers of defense? They give you +2 armor when you're attuned to them.
I wouldn't have attunement slots for them.
Same. So
I don't believe.
I think I'm just gonna sell them here.
Wow, I
Believe
just
in
gave
attunement
those to
slots.
you too.
Did you give me them?
Yeah.
It was one of the Sabbath loot. So.
Yep. They're one of the things I busted out from Sabbath.
The dwarven plate armor he would offer 800 gold for.
And how about if I also throw in this, I say, pulling out the moonblade?
It would be a total of 1,000 then at that point. Or wait, no, I'm sorry. Because that was the cost of the Moonblade. 200 was the cost of the Moonblade, I think. So it would be 875 then.
Can't you do a little better? I mean, I did buy those swords off you, and they were quite expensive.
And I have been checking your magical items to make sure that you weren't going to die by them.
You have a point. Can we agree to 9? Make an even number?
I cannot. I have quite a few things that I must provide for at this point.
That's fine. I have no need for them then.
Alright.
Just make sure to keep expanding and searching for anything of use.
Always.
Does anybody want these gloves of missile snaring?
They're pretty dope.
Alright.
I know. Can Lance use them? Do they require attunement?
Yes.
Yeah,
Everything requires fucking attunement. Fuck.
Anything
we don't-
fun.
Yeah. We don't deal with people with like bows and arrows, so I don't think we really need them.
We
That's what you
probably will, but
Yeah.
we also need to ensure that we have enough armor class to avoid getting hit in the first place. Or tank the hit.
Is there a way to increase the number of items that you can be attuned to?
I'm toying with an idea.
Ooh, that would be very welcome.
It's something that I'm just afraid would break the game. Because
Yeah.
the idea is to do you can attune to as many items as your proficiency bonus.
Oh.
The problem is you get really high proficiency bonuses at the end,
Up to 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, doesn't?
and then
I mean, that would kind of make sense if you're that like experienced of an adventure and that powerful or whatever. It kind of
Yeah,
makes sense, I think.
like I said, it's a tough
Yeah.
call. I'm trying to see if there's a way to balance it a little bit better.
That's pretty much what my ability is. Like the level we get a proficiency bonus increase, the next level I get an increase in the number of items I can attune to.
Yours would become plus however many extra.
Okay.
So like, you
So, like,
know,
when you
how many can you have now? You can have 4 now.
4.
So
Yeah.
you'd be able to have 5 now
Okay.
instead. You'd be getting attunement slots early, and you'd have 2 extra by the end of it, right? 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know, if you went to level 20 Artificer.
Yeah. Well, I think at level 18 is when I get 6.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Alright, so you'd have 9 total by the end of it then,
Alright.
if you went to 18. You know what I mean?
That would actually probably
Yeah.
help balance the Artificer, too. Because that's one of the main perks, and it still doesn't seem to be a huge thing since most of the stuff requires attunement anyways.
Yes, like I said, the problem does become that
It gets OP.
if you guys
Yeah.
get, you know, like, if you get, there's specific things that require attunement to use, and then then something else require, either you have to be a specific, like, just for example, the Dwarven Thrower and the Belt of Dwarven Kind.
Mm-hmm.
You can attune to the Belt of Dwarven Kind without a problem. And then, but with the Dwarven Thrower, you either have to be a dwarf, or you have to be attuned to the Belt of Dwarven Kind.
That's another thing. At level
Shit.
So,
I can
you just saw that
ignore-
too, Brian, right?
What?
You're seeing this too, or no?
Seeing what?
My lights are flickering.
Oh yeah, mine too. Yeah.
Fucking
That's why I said, "Oh shit!" Did you
Yup.
hear that?
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, so you're seeing this too, Brian? Great.
Yeah, apparently the lights in my whole house, like the whole power in my house did flicker, but apparently not my TV for some reason.
Well, you know.
I have a bad feeling. Oh no.
I'm
I have a
feeling
bad
it's just
feeling
the
about
calm
this.
before more.
I was gonna say at level, like what you were just saying, that at level 14 I can ignore class, race, spell, and level requirements when it comes to attuning.
Yeah, it's
So
Pretty good.
I think still, from what we have, these bracers and gloves of missile snaring aren't like. I think we have better things than those already. So if you guys are good, I think I'll still sell them.
That's acceptable.
So, how much money would you be willing to pay for these 2 sets of items?
sorry. What was it? The braces and gloves.
Yeah, gloves of missile snaring and bracers of defense.
Okay. For that, he would offer 750 gold.
All right, sounds good to me.
Alright.
750. Oh, I'm back in the thousands of gold, at least.
Mm.
I wonder how much weight actually that I just gave him.
A lot.
Well,
That's why he
Like-
did that immediately.
well, I just gave him at least 65 pounds worth of plate armor. Yeah.
Oh, that might not be a bad idea. So, because I was curious if anybody's ever ran the idea I was toying with, I found a different one.
Oh,
No?
For the attunement stuff.
Yeah.
what is it?
Every ability score increase, you can either the ability score increase, feed,
Or-
or add in attunement slot.
Oh,
That sounds like.
that's really more balanced, but that's also really annoying.
Yeah, I agree. It's balanced, but boy, would I prefer the other way.
Yeah.
Yes,
well.
well, that's
Beggars
the thing.
can't be
Is
choosers.
that you guys having 6 ability or 6 attunement slots would be like, these guys
Yeah.
only have every magical item on them. Because you could literally have armor, a weapon, a shield, a necklace, a ring, and that's still only 5.
Well, yeah, I use up most of mine because I'm dual wielding, though. I use up literally over half my attunement capability on weapons.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
honestly, I think I'm gonna implement that. Is that you can use an ASI to increase your ability score, or to increase your attunement slots.
So, here's a question for you.
No.
I was gonna say, since I already attuned to Second Life and had its health come back, if I unattune to it, will it have to regenerate from no damage again?
You don't know.
You have a point.
You're right, I do. Why don't you sell that to Manny?
Because it could be really good in combat. I'm unsure if I
How
want
much-
to or not.
How much for this diminished robbed of absorption?
Are you actually asking?
No, I'm not gonna sell. I want to get. Man, I'm not selling this, but what would be your price range on this item?
Well, you do understand that a full version of such an item is rather hard to come by.
Yes, I understand that.
And that this, while not as powerful, is almost more rare, as people don't often look to build such a thing.
Mm-hmm. It's, I'd say at this point the most valuable thing that I have personally. But,
So do you pay more for items that are part of a set then?
Potentially. Feloran, my friend, I think I would be willing to offer you 4,000 gold for such an item.
well, like I said, I don't think I'll be trading away with this now, but
Understandable.
just here just how much it would be.
Understandable.
If you have use for this, the cloak I had found. I don't believe so, since most of you prefer armor.
Oh, what is it?
The second life cloak. You can't have armor with it, but it gives you
Oh.
temporary hit points equal to your
Are you gonna sell it?
I would advise against that, actually.
I
Remember, so some of our fellow companions are away at the moment, and I'm sure Zil could definitely make use of that.
You have a point. What would
Are
you?
you not
appraise
gonna
this?
use it?
I don't know if I might be better for me to go for straight up AC instead.
Hmm.
What would you, Manny? What would you appraise this for? I say as I lay out the second life cloak.
Goddamn. Didn't think you were actually gonna do that. I didn't have a price made for it yet.
From my
Priceless.
limited study of it, it is quite useful. I've just been undecided if
I would
how
be
much I wish to use it.
I would be willing to offer 3,000 gold.
Hmm.
I still think we should keep this item. Could be incredibly useful.
I feel for that price, I may have to just hold on to it for the time being.
Whatever
Because
you feel is best.
if anything, I could use it. It's just because at the moment I don't have any armor. The only thing I'm wearing is that it gives me advantage on spell saves.
Yeah.
Oh, well, put that shit on then.
No, he's still wearing armor.
Oh.
It's
Armor?
just not.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the turncoat.
it's like
Oh, right.
leather armor, isn't it? Or no, it's like chainmail.
No, I think it's leather. It should be leather.
No slight to you, but I don't believe I will be parting with it for that price, Manny.
Understandable.
What is leather armor?
Um,
Just regular leather.
Hold on, give me a second.
it also does give you a +1 to your AC, the cloak.
Because yeah, my AC is 13, so
It would give you at least a 14.
No, his AC would become 13.
Oh, 'cause he has the
I
leather
think
armor.
it's studded leather +1.
+1 studded leather.
I think so.
Okay, so that's 15. So yeah, my AC is 15, which isn't bad, but I could still use that. I guess. Oh. Because it takes like an hour to become attuned to something, right?
Yeah.
I think if you're not going to use it, I can take the second life
It is like Destiny.
and wear it most of the
However,
time, and then
it's-
just put the turncoat on if we're like
they
gonna
could still
if we know we're
have
gonna fight a
multiple attuned
spellcaster.
items. Like one
Hold on.
ring, one armor, one weapon, stuff like that. So,
Sorry, I had to fix my headset.
so
Zach muted too.
that kind of stuff
Oh.
is a.
That's weird.
I was just explaining
Yeah.
something real quick.
I'll give, I'm going to unattune to the cloak and give it to Feloran in this moment.
Okay.
It's instantaneous to unattune.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have the text for it, or do you need me to send it to you?
I have the Excel thing still, so
Okay. So yeah, it's 11 plus your dex mod, not 13. Which makes it, that's why I'm not wearing it, because I had a better AC with my non-attuned armor.
so it's not 13 plus your dex mod, it's 11.
It's 11
Yeah.
plus your dex.
Okay.
I had originally written it
For
for
South.
Sabbath specifically,
Yeah,
and not
fix
for
that.
general,
Yeah.
which was my B.
Yeah, it's all good. That's what I mean. DM favor, not, or error, not in our favor.
Yeah.
Because that would have been really good, because it would have been at least on par with my current armor. Well, if I'm not selling, or if I'm not going to be using that, how much did you say that, superior ring was? That I asked you to set aside?
The ring of protection.
Yeah.
2,500 gold.
Okay.
Oh, shit, wait. You said superior, didn't you?
Yeah, whatever the +3 one was.
Yeah, I did the +2 one. My mistake. God, you'd think that I make these kinds of mistakes so much that, I can't read. And I can, apparently. The +3 one would have been 5,000.
Okay.
Because it offers a +3 to AC and saving throws.
Okay. That makes more sense. Because I'm like, 5k for that from a 3,000?
It's a significant improvement.
That is.
How much is it?
5,000 gold.
Oh.
Sorry, I completely read the +2 one. I'm really
Yeah,
sorry.
you're fine. Do you have anything else to help boost my armor class, or do you have a way to help increase something that's already enchanted, or make something that's already enchanted more powerful?
It's very difficult to improve an enchantment, especially if the enchantment did not come from the person that's trying to improve it. Honestly, your best bet would either be trying to find another set of armor, which I could certainly help you with, or one of my rings of protection.
I will take the Ring of Protection for 5,000.
Okay.
That is almost certainly coming with me. Because that's really freaking useful for me.
I guess I will start the week-long temporary hit points gain.
I
now.
keep forgetting that you don't have your gold in your roll 20.
Yeah.
You need to keep that updated. Like, everything else is fine, but you need to keep the gold updated.
Let me blow out the character sheet quick. Here, where is it? I have 550, and now I'm down to, where is it? 540. With 11 or 10 silver, because I threw the one at the guard. Alright, that is that. It is updated on roll 20.
Okay. That's the only thing that I'm like, it needs to be
Done.
Yeah. Because when I'm prepping, I check your guys' shit.
Yeah, I thought I sent you the link to my character sheet if you needed
did.
it.
The problem is that when I'm prepping on roll 20 at 3 a.m.,
It's still a pain in the ass.
I forget about the fact that it's on roll 20 or that it doesn't sync.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm prepping on roll 20, so I'm like, oh, everything's here. But
How do you spell superior?
Superior.
Okay, I got it right. We're good there. And that's like a legendary or what rarity?
That would be. What the fuck?
Very rare.
Yeah, very rare.
Item ring requires attunement. +3 bonus to AC and saving throws while swearing.
Please tell me I didn't.
Wait,
Why am
while
I stupid?
swearing, what?
Whilst wearing.
Okay.
Don't worry, you need not know. Does not apply to you.
And don't forget that it is AC
Attuned.
and saving throws.
Yes. I am well aware of that one, unfortunately. But I have it fixed on D&D Beyond too, so I just need to log back into my character and it should be updated and fixed there.
Kind of feel bad for Zach's Fred. He's just watching his shop.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I mean-
don't worry. He's making a lot of Critical Role jokes.
Okay, so he's watching us and making Critical Role jokes. Okay, that's acceptable.
Because of
though.
shopping episodes and Critical Role.
It is.
Yeah, I think I watched a video about those the other day.
I love the shopping episodes solely because of Kravis.
You have a point.
I know. Hey, Lance, you misspelled poison.
Where?
Greater potion of poison.
I fucking told you. I thought I misspelled
Well,
it.
That's why I
Just look at tools. Look at poisoner's tool. Poisoner's kit.
I didn't have that available when I made the item.
I feel like you're lying to me.
I'm not.
Since we're on the topic, Zach, you misspelled guard and it's bothering me. I'm sorry.
Where?
In the Discord, when you
You're
post
right.
on-
You are absolutely right. I am sorry.
No, I'm sorry. It was bothering me.
No,
though.
you should have told me that way earlier.
I do that all the fucking time.
I fucking told
Wait,
you.
what
I thought
did you
it was spelled
misspell?
wrong.
Warpguard.
That's her
Is
name. How did you misspell
Wait,
that?
is it spelled wrong?
Yes. Gaurd is what I currently have. Wait, did it not change? I thought it changed it.
Okay. I see the UARD. Yeah, that's right.
You say it?
Yeah, GUARD. Yep.
I don't see it yet, but maybe
Yeah,
it just doesn't
it
update
doesn't.
it for me.
Oh, just click off of, click a different channel and come back in.
It still hasn't updated, but I'm just gonna leave the misspelled one there for now.
Oh yeah, in the top left it changed for me, but in the thing on the right it didn't.
Oh no, the top left was always fine, I think, but was
Oh.
it? I was just talking about the top. I was just talking about in the right.
Hold on. That was just... Okay, hold on.
It's not a big deal. We can deal with it later.
It's bothering me now. There we go. That was annoying. I had to disconnect. Wait, nope, it's still wrong. Wait, what the fuck?
Just deal with it. Fuck is my dog doing that she's getting yelled at?
Okay. Anyway.
It's a good question. I forgot I had a drawer full of those. I digress. So yeah, that's a
It's
plus.
Grand Poobah of all
everything
this and that.
Well, I think I'm done with the shopping then.
Coward. How the fuck did I buy these? Doesn't matter, they're still good.
That is peak college.
They're fucking everlasting gobstoppers, and I'm pretty sure have been in my drawers since 2012.
Oh god.
They're good.
It's fixed.
Funny too.
Wow. Okay. Let's do this. Okay.
Love your new title, Zach.
Thank you.
Is it a dumbass?
No.
Oh, fuck
unfortunate.
off. Get out of here.
Now I have to open the damn Discord.
Do
and
you
look.
have something to say to me?
The cake is a lie. Oh no, wait, I'm not Turmyr. Never mind. The cake is still a lie.
The cake is a lie. You're right. So,
Bro. I played that game too.
so do we have anything else that we'd like to look for or sell?
Do you have anything else that similar to my armor? I say it. I don't know exactly what you would call it, but it's gives me a little extra protection than most studded leather, and seems to change
Can
colors.
we just, for ease of my sanity, speak in plain terms?
Yeah.
No,
okay,
no
do you
more role
have an
playing
extra
with
piece?
shopping.
No more role playing for shopping. For this,
Do you
for
have
this
glamour? Do you have anything better than +1 glamour studded leather?
He can offer +2 studded leather armor, but no glamour.
Not worth it. Have a nice day.
Okay.
Any plate armor that's magical.
Plate armor that's magical.
If not needing to be attuned to it would be preferable, but if you got something good that needs to be attuned, I'm willing to hear it out.
Well, I got this plate resistant to cold armor that your friend just sold me.
Funny.
I was gonna say, oh man, where'd you get that?
Oh man, I should have won that. I didn't realize that didn't need attunement. Oh well.
It does not need attunement.
Ah well.
So if you'd like that, I can sell it back to you.
Funny. Anything else?
What do you currently have? Do you have any, like, special plate armor?
I just have a +1 plate armor.
Okay.
The Cauldron made.
The only thing that he would be able to offer... actually, let me double check. Actually, yes. He has something that you might be interested in.
Well, let's hear it.
He has +1 adamantine armor.
Ooh, fancy.
Adamantine armor means that you ignore nat 20s against you.
Oh,
Holy shit!
And it's
Well, fuck.
indestructible, isn't it?
Not indestructible,
Virtually.
but virtually, yes.
Actually, I want to see something.
And I will say it just becomes a normal hit. So if there's like an ability that like is
the damage doesn't get doubled.
yeah, the damage doesn't get doubled, but if there's an ability that's like, oh, when you roll a 20, this and this happens, that stuff will still happen, but the damage does not get doubled.
Any that do needed attunement that are good, or
I
Or
was
it
just
just
looking
listed?
for
anyways, I mean I asked for it. I was just
okay.
wondering if they're
okay, just
It is highly unfortunate that all of the medium armor is only a max +2
yeah,
Dex
pretty much.
modifier.
He would be able to offer he'd be able to offer last stand plate armor.
what the hell is that?
When you get knocked down to 0 HP, you come back with 1 HP. Once per day. It's also a +1.
That's pretty nice.
Wait,
What?
I never mind. After you do that, I just wanted to ask how much the adamantine armor is.
Would I, during this exchange,
on.
be able to start attuning?
No. Because this is all happening, relatively at the same time.
Oh, okay.
And what about in the way of shields?
Shields. Shields, you say? Shields is what you come with me at.
I'm sorry.
So-
Should I not have? Have I
No,
made
just
an
have to
error?
keep-
I mean, how else is he gonna block the attacks without a shield?
Shield.
How else is he going to eat more damage for us?
I misspelled shield. Oh, stop it, you.
What are you doing?
Oh, he does have a Shield of the Rune, which is an attunement item. It is a +1 shield, and he can inscribe a rune into it, which will give it a specific property.
Like what?
He can offer fire resistance, cold resistance, pretty much any type of like elemental resistance he can offer. He can offer
Interesting. How much? Was that cold armor +1 as well, or was that just
no.
base.
That was just base. Or he could also put a rune on it for Thunderstep, which is a spell you'd be able to cast.
Me?
Yeah.
Nothing?
Pretty useful.
No, I'm saying he could put a rune on this shield.
Oh, to cast a spell.
Yeah, to cast a spell called Thunderstep.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Could he do other spells?
Potentially.
Like an
That's
armor
just
spell?
the one that he kind of like has prepared.
What is Thunderstep?
Hold on.
Here within beast.
The DC would be set at 13, just to let you know.
I have a question
Hold
about
on.
that specific. Okay.
Hold on. We're gonna let Brian go through,
Yeah.
and then move on. Just so that we can keep track of things easier.
What? I need to attune to this, you say?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So,
It's a +1 shield and, can provide either a damage resistance or a particular spell. This is the one that he offers. Maybe, if you would want a spell, if you want a different spell, you could certainly ask him.
so it's really, I have to weigh these against like the belt of dwarven kind because that's the thing that I would be getting rid of.
Bell of Dwarven kind lowers your HP.
It lowers my HP.
Yes, because it increases your constitution.
How does that work?
When your constitution goes up, so does your HP. So when the constitution bonus goes up, hold on, let's just, there you are. So your constitution bonus is currently a 3. If you took it off, you would lose 11 hit points because when your constitution bonus goes up, the hit points also go up. So if you didn't add those 11 hit points from having a 3 constitution instead of the 2, it's worth doing.
11. Oh, from like when I level up, you mean?
So yes.
Okay, so you do that. Okay, so when you like get an increase in constitution, you bump it up by your total number of levels, not just each time you level up.
Correct.
Because I've been doing it each time I leveled up.
Yeah,
Huh.
correct. Whenever your constitution increases. So, if you, at level 18, if you increase your constitution again, your constitution increases another 18.
Your HP increases?
Yeah, your HP increases another 18. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh damn. Fuck me. Truman, you do your thing. I need to think.
Okay, I have two things. One, would the thunder crash, would I get advantage to the save with my shield, or does that just affect enemies?
The Thunder Step?
Yeah, that one, thunder step.
Well, if you cast it on you, you don't have to make the save. I don't understand. This is...
Saying that if, like, Thaurok, you said it was going to be on, like, a shield or an armor?
Yeah.
Alright, but if he casts that near, like, someone, one of his party members, would that affect them, or?
Yes.
Okay, and does it count as a spell?
Yes.
Okay, so, would I have advantage against that with my shield? My spell guard.
Does your shield give you advantage against spells?
Yes.
then yes.
Okay. Also,
What's
second
the spell
thing.
that it casts?
Thunderstep is the thing that we're talking about, that Manny offered to put on the shield.
Is that a spell?
Yeah,
Is it? I don't see it.
it's a pretty good
Or
one.
is it in Xanathar's?
I forget. That's what I used in your campaign, Brady, when I was falling.
It might be, because I don't see the spell Thunderstep in the handbook.
Yeah, it might be in Xanathos. It's a really good spell. But that's what I used in your campaign when I was falling.
Yeah, but it's in Xanathar's. Oh, okay, yeah, that one.
Yep.
But the second thing is, how much is the adamantine armor?
Adamantine armor. He would probably sell that for plate, so it would probably sell for 3,500 gold.
Okay. And will he be willing to make a trade for mithril armor? To like
Does
bring
he
the price
have-
down a little bit.
Mithril armor? Oh, for
I
like.
do have mithril armor.
You don't
Does
want
it
to
re-
offer it to Thaurok first?
Hey, Thaurok, you want this mithril armor?
I'd actually very much like that mithril armor. If you want,
Okay,
I can chip into. I can pay half the cost of the adamantium armor if you want.
All right, that sounds great. So it was 3,700.
3,500.
Okay.
So.
So
So 1,750 each.
1750. Alrighty.
All right, sick. And you said it was adamantine +1?
Yeah,
Or
it's
just-
adamantine plate +1.
Oh, fuck yeah.
1850. What the fuck happened to my sheet?
That's me, sorry.
Okay, I was
so-
very worried for a second.
I was on the wrong person.
No worries.
Sorry, I'm checking Turmyr's thing real quick.
Alright.
Turmyr, don't touch your shield for a second, sorry.
So what was
Off the
it?
map.
1730 was it?
1750.
1750. Right.
But yeah, I do think that a fighter may have better use for not having stealth as advantage.
Thank you. 'Cause that has been bothering me for a while, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, me too, but I think that just saying no to the double attack of a natural 20 is a bigger issue for me.
Agreed.
How about you just don't get hit in the attack by the first place?
Agreed.
Wow, thanks. I'll just stop being depressed now.
Hey, that's psychic damage. That's not an attack.
So,
Okay, I'm still waiting for that saving throw to get rid of that, though.
what saving throw? What?
The saving throw from my depression.
Don't worry, you failed every day you woke up. Why do you think you still have it? The funny part is you only needed a 10 to save. You're just rolling really shit.
I have a -9.
The max you can get is a -4.
That's what you think. Have
a
enough
stat
health
drops.
problems, and that goes up to a -80.
Well, yeah, but that's other modifiers. The natural stat, if you're a normal human,
Unlike
is a
some
-4.
people.
Foreseeably, you could have a -4 to physical stats, or more, but at least your mental stats are a +3, or more. Mine? None.
Kidding me? What is like going on with my mic? Like it's picking up my sentences like halfway through.
Maybe you should use a better mic.
Okay.
Maybe you should get off my back, woman.
Is
Maybe you should have a back, woman.
Hold on, I'll be back.
okay.
How much was that shield?
He has to go find his back.
Which shield?
The rune one?
Sorry, I'm now doing too many things at once.
No, if you want, I can wait until you're done. Whatever it
Okay,
is.
are you sure?
Going.
Sorry, I'm trying
Yeah.
to fix Turmyr's armor class.
Yeah, no worries.
It's a challenge.
Oh, here's what I can do. I'm being stupid. We like it when Zach's stupid, except we don't.
Which we do.
Fine. Show me this. Right. Okay, so then this just becomes well, that's not correct. He definitely doesn't have a 32 AC. Ah. Let's do that. Nope, still doesn't have a 32 AC. Why the hell is that being calculated like that? I'm very confused as to how this is happening. Okay, 13. Oh, it's adding it. That's why. You're not meant to fucking add it, you fucking fuck. Why does it keep making his fucking armor class 31? You know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're going to do it the simple way. Equip this. Unequip. Actually, just delete that too. And this. That should be good. Armor class is correct. And then okay, that was unnecessarily complicated. But I think I got it. I did. Okay. Sorry about that, everyone. Uh-oh. Hello? Hello.
Get it refitted at least.
Yeah, it might just be made for.
Man, I've been talking for the past like 5 minutes trying to figure out why you guys couldn't hear me.
You were muted.
Yep,
Sorry.
I forgot that I had a deafen mute button set to plus.
Yep.
I should really switch that. That's a bad thing to have it set to.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh yeah. Are you attuned to the Belt of Dwarven Kind?
I am.
Roll a d100.
No.
Why?
No. We don't. No.
Wait, so
No,
Yeah,
Lance.
you have
No,
the beard.
Lance.
He could grow a full
Lance.
beard.
Mike,
What?
this has been talked about before
But why not?
because he doesn't want to.
It's
then I
depressing.
shouldn't wear the item.
Yeah.
Then technically, that's not why. Technically speaking, it's because the belt's description literally says you grow a full beard if your race is capable of growing one, which Goliaths technically are not. They just sort of messed with that in Critical Role so that what's his face could grow one, because the guy thought he looked cool with a beard.
I know.
Okay.
Continuing.
But so wait, so is that can he use the Dwarven Thrower with the Belt of Dwarven Kind?
Yeah,
Mm.
Oh, okay.
that's like half the point of the Bell of Dwarven Kind.
It doesn't do that though.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
No, it's under Dwarven Thrower that it says it.
Does it?
Yeah.
No, it must not have.
Yeah.
It does.
It does. It absolutely does.
If
Dwarven
you
Thrower,
say so.
you gain a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. It's the thrown property with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. When you hit with a ranged attack using this weapon, it deals an extra 1d8 damage, or if the target is a giant, 2d8 damage. Immediately after the attack, the weapon flies back to your hand. Or does it say under the Bell of Dwarven Kind? Because I just looked at it. I know that it's the case, though.
The Belt of Dwarven Kind gives you some of the attributes of dwarves, but it doesn't literally turn you into a dwarf.
Well, no, it doesn't.
Bell of Dwarven Kind.
So now I'm trying to weigh, do I want to keep the belt and use the Dwarven Thrower, or do I want to possibly sell the Dwarven Thrower and the belt as a set and then buy the shield?
I mean, you
Possibly
have to-
not use the sword, but this sword sounds really good too. You know, they're both +3.
You can keep them both and just not be attuned
Sure, I
to both
could.
at a time.
True.
You know, like, if you think you're gonna need the ranged capabilities of the Dwarven Thrower.
True. I guess, plus I don't really have to decide right now. I can always come back later.
Yeah.
So Truman, can I have the Dwarven Thrower?
Yes.
Hammer time never ends.
MC Hammer
Rule
time.
of Thaurok, never leave home without hammer.
Mm-hmm.
This was definitely a thing, and it looks like it's not a thing anymore. I could be completely wrong that it's not a thing,
You are.
anymore. I know that it was at one point in one of the editions I played of D&D. But
What?
that, if you were attuned to the Bell of Dwarven Kind, you could attune to the Dwarven Thrower.
If you want to rule it that way, do it.
Oh no, I am, because it's fucking dope. It makes complete sense in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, you are God.
I know, that's why I said that I'm doing it. it's just a very like it's one of those things that it's like, man, this is so niche. But if you also get this other niche thing, it's slightly less niche.
Mm.
And I just think that's fun. So I'm allowing it. Sorry, Brian, you also had something else that you wanted to ask me before I rudely deafened and muted.
It was how much the shield was, but I guess I'm not buying it now since I would need to disattune from the other thing. So, I'm good. Although I would like to sell this Sword of Life Stealing. Unless anybody else wants it.
Nah, I don't think so.
Alrighty.
Would offer you 600 gold for that.
Yeah, I accept.
Alright. What are you attuned to currently?
I am currently attuned to the Savage Sword of Slaying, the Gauntlets of Mercurial Form, and the Belt of Dwarven Kind.
Okay.
Funnily enough, Death's Reach doesn't actually require attunement, so that's great.
Correct. Okay then. Anything else we have to do at Manny's?
I'm happy.
What potions does he have? Healing?
Yeah, he has. He would have 12 greater, 28 normal. He actually also has a superior healing potion.
How much for that?
Pulling it up. Give me a second. Superior healing potion is 500 gold. And there's only one of them.
I'll buy that, and then I think I'm done.
Graders are 150, and regulars are 75.
I will pass.
Okay. So then, he also has a potion of flight. A potion of fire resistance, and a potion of cold resistance.
A flight one could come in handy, but mostly just in a pinch since we have Feloran in his crazy winged sneakers.
Does he have more, or how many glass vials do I get with the, do I get glass vials with the alchemist supplies?
No.
How much are glass vials, and does he have any?
He wouldn't have any, but you could find them around town for... How many are you looking to get?
Do they sell like a case?
Yeah, I'd say a case of 8 for a silver.
A case of 8 for a silver?
Yeah.
So 80 for 10.
Yes.
I will buy.
I'm gonna say you can't carry
Well, like how? I figured they're small vials.
the small vials, but to keep them protected and not breaking every time you guys are in a fight takes up room.
I do have a bag of holding.
You right?
Would that matter to you?
Yeah. No, you right.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll buy 80, and I'll probably only I only ever wear a couple on me.
Okay.
I'll just keep in mind that I can only have a couple on me.
Yeah. So, with that, do you guys head out to
Let's
Road
go
one?
back to the. Yeah, let's head to that teleportation circle.
Quick, I wanted to ask for Manny's full name.
He just goes, that's Manny.
Fair enough. Keep your secrets.
Well, it's not so much keeping my secrets, it's just
Protecting his
I
assets.
turned over a new leaf. Don't need to remember the past.
Fair enough, I suppose. Suppose I won't ask where you're from then either, since I take it you won't be too interested in sharing that. I'll leave that to you. That's your business. I'll just simply thank you for your wares.
Maybe over a drink one night, he says.
Sounds like an excellent idea.
I might just have to take him up on that.
Alright, all of you. Have fun, be safe, and spread the good name of Manny's magical masterpieces around.
Indeed.
I'm sure your works will do that themselves, but we'll do our best.
And he just goes, alright, I'll see you soon, as he walks back through that door.
Alright. To the teleportation circle?
Suppose so.
Okay, so I'm gonna skip role-playing, every aspect. You guys head to the teleportation circle. It had been agreed upon that it was 150 gold to use. So, who's paying that? Or if you're chipping in?
What was it? The 150 to get in?
Yeah, 150 to use it.
Well, I just spent 6,000 gold, so if anyone else wants to...
I
how
also
about the three of you pay 50?
I just
Lance, you're the party's sugar daddy.
And no.
Got any of that sweet, sweet thief money that you came in with?
Not quite. Is there like an area where they have like a desk or a register set up where you pay?
Swear to God, if you rob the place while we're trying to...
Not exactly.
Well, where do I pay?
You pay the magic user that's going to set up the teleportation circle. Or that's going to activate it for you.
Okay. I suppose I would have like a spare leather like pouch
Sure.
full of ball bearings.
Okay.
God.
Now, can I make it roughly the same amount of weight as a pouch of 150 gold?
Sure. Make a sleight of hand check.
Ah,
I would like to roll to
I'd
see
take a
this,
bag of
by the
Hold on.
way.
Hold
I'm
on.
taking
I know.
a bag of 150 gold and I drop it in his hand and say, for the four of us.
Hold on. Are you...
I have a bag prepared attached to my belt with the ball bearings. I have a bag of 150 gold.
Okay, just make a sleight of hand for me.
Okay.
To see how accurate it is to...
Okay.
It's just to see how accurate it is, that's all.
I thought you were trying to make it for the swap already.
No, just to see how accurate it is.
Okay.
Shut up, Alexa. Wait, how the hell did you just talk?
It's always listening. That's how. 28. Is that fairly
Well,
accurate?
No, you see, it's unplugged.
Spooky. There's some
You have a
spooky
gun
shit
that can
tonight.
shoot it. You have
With
a
the
gun to
lights
shoot
and the
it, right?
knocking and now that shit.
Hey, Zach, are you haunted?
Yes. That's the next problem with me.
I'm sorry, we can't be friends anymore. I don't fuck with ghosts.
Oh, says the person that watches scary movies.
I'm messing with you. Of course I'm joking.
Alright. 28. Is that fairly accurate?
Sure.
I go up to him. It's 150 for the four of us, right?
Yes.
Should I expect this to be a rocky trip? I have some items I would rather not damage in the transit.
No, it will be fine. Well practiced.
Okay. I drop the gold in his hand.
The actual gold or...
The pouch with the gold in it.
Okay.
What does he do with it?
He pockets it.
Okay. I go, alright. Hold up. I want to relieve myself before the trip. I walk off to the side just behind him and just take a piss.
Not in here!
Where do you suggest?
Get out!
before-
Leave.
Fine, I'll fucking just wait.
No,
As
he
I
kicks you out. He's kicking you out of here.
I didn't start pissing yet.
Get out. Leave. Get out
So
of my teleportation circle.
I'm
Just
sorry
throw
about
the
him.
Three of us?
He's not house trained.
Get
yet.
out.
We'll
Leave.
find him a bathroom. Can we come back in a minute? I apologize.
To be fair, he wasn't invited to Jordome, so he can take the boat.
Would you rather spend a month on a boat, or do you want to behave yourself, Lance?
Fuck. Is there some chamber pot or something?
There is
It's
a
literal 2-second teleportation. Just wait.
restroom down the hall.
Alright, I just go and wait a few minutes and come back after doing what I need to.
Okay.
He just left while he was gone.
Okay. The trip?
He begins inscribing on the ground the teleportation sigil that leads to Joe Dorm.
Alright. I'm not...
After a moment, he goes, "Get out." He makes the final mark, and you see almost like a doorway out to it.
I palm him 3 gold as I go through.
I just casually walk out through the portal.
Follow them.
Okay, I feel like this is important to say. Mike, do you remember when you joined this campaign and I said, I don't let people just play assholes in my campaign?
Yeah.
You see what you're doing?
A little bit.
Do you think I'm not going to follow up with the threat of kicking you out of my campaign?
Oh,
No.
boy.
I think you would.
Okay, so you make the decision on how you want to play from here on out then.
Alright.
Okay. Just to show that I'm not messing around, that is what I'm doing.
So we step through, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it, Discord.
You step through, the portal closes behind you, and you are in a very dimly lit room. Just one torch at the far end of the room with a door out in front of you.
Can I see anything in this room with dark vision?
You can see one torch behind you, while there's a door in front of you. The room is very empty.
I'll open the door.
Okay. You open the door, and immediately there are 2 guards just turning to either side and goes, "Who goes there?"
Hello?
Your friends.
How did you get here?
A teleportation circle.
How did you know the runes?
We had a friend in Hero City.
We paid.
That
Is
can't
this
be right.
not-
They would have messaged us if they were sending someone.
It's strange. Is this not common?
We
I
did
mean-
not.
We are
know
messaged
what
beforehand.
We were invited to come. Does that help? We are the Warpguard. Were you informed that we would be coming in? I mean, our decision to come via teleportation circle wasn't exactly discussed, but
Do you have the invitation?
we do. Who has it? Me. I'll pull it out.
Okay. He just kind of puts his hand out for it.
I'll hand it over.
Alright. Unrolls it, goes, "Step this way." Kind of like leading you out of the room a little bit.
And just to check, we were teleported to Joe Dorm, right? That's where we are.
Correct.
Good. Just wanted to make sure.
Give us just a moment. And the guard with the invitation walks off. A few minutes pass. You guys ponder if they were supposed to message them about them coming, then Lance peed, and he got upset, so this is his payback.
Oh. Oops.
He kind of feels bad now because he was paid 3 gold.
Yeah, well,
But, what's done is done.
what's done is done. So it's fine. We're good. We've been in worse situations.
They come back. They say, "Alright, you were invited. Must have been some sort of magical glitch. Welcome to Joe Dorm."
Thank you.
Natural, I should say. I kind of mutter
It's
as
not lawful good only.
Our apologies for the confusion,
It's
sirs.
don't be a dick for absolutely no reason. There's a significant difference.
Who
Jagger.
apologies we had to make
I
in
just
less than a
prefer
minute.
for players to not be like,
did the
did
invitation tell us where we should be heading?
completely against
exactly?
authority, and then
Or
piss on
did
the
it just
ground.
say, hey, come to the festival?
It just said come to the festival that you guys would be honored guests.
Alright. You want to head over there, see how the preparations are going, see what's...
You still have 3
If anything's
days until the actual event.
Yeah.
So.
It might be a good idea to, if we're honored guests, something might be expected of us. Might be a good idea to know what.
Indeed.
Yeah.
This is for you, so.
You get here, and you notice that the sun is just coming up.
Oh.
Because you
Oh, it's
are
that
on
late.
the other side of
Oh,
the world.
right. Right. I forgot. Different continent.
Yep. Other side of the world, guys.
I
So,
suppose we'll be experiencing some teleportation lag and be tired by the end of the day.
you guys are currently tired. Because it was the end of the day. You guys went to Manny's,
Evening.
Yeah, in the evening. So you guys have a few hours. And then so you'd be going to sleep probably by, 11 or noon. Here. In this time zone. So,
Well, I suppose we should find the.
Is there
Organized.
anybody? Yeah. Is there anybody about who looks like they're directing people?
so just let me just read out what I have real quick.
Hey.
So, you step out. You go to similar areas that were set up last year, and you look around, and you actually do see a lot is already set up. There's something different this year: a large wooden stage with a metal poles that are going further up the stage and connect up top. No one seems to be directing, exactly, but it's not unorganized. It's you guys stop, and I'm just gonna get through this because it's nothing that we need to roleplay, I feel. You guys stop someone and just ask about, hey, who should we talk to? And they say, fantastic to see you. If you could, please go to speak Madam Linnell, Linel. Actually,
Let's see.
Benevolent God is typing.
Madam. No.
she will direct you, and I'll just say you guys ask about the setup, and they go, oh, we all, we've been setting up every year. We all kind of already know our positions. So we're just kind of, it's kind of smooth for them to do it already. It's kind of like when you go into, an assembly line, everyone on the assembly line already knows what to do because they've been doing it for so long. So, but they just point you to this large, almost brass, large building where Madame Linnell would be.
Shall we go?
Let's head in.
So.
So you head to this building. You walk in, and you see this tiny gnome, as well as a elven male, standing there discussing something. The gnome has their back to you. The elf would see you if not focused on the gnome. And you just hear, well, have we gotten any word from them? Do we know anything about when they would be here? The gnome asks, and the elf just goes, I apologize, we have not. Nothing has come from. We only hope for them to be here as soon as they could be. Good night, Jagger. Thanks for
Would you
coming out.
perhaps mean my compatriots?
At that, the elf kind of looks up and goes, oh, yes, the Warpguard! We are so thankful that you could be here.
we're thankful for the invite.
It has been such a, after some time from the festival, we couldn't find you. We were scared that, something terrible had happened. However, after a couple of weeks, we heard of people that were matching the description, and we thought best to send word, see if it was you, and invite you if you'd so choose.
I'm very happy to hear that word of our exploits have traveled so far.
Yes. I believe many ships and crews are singing your tales.
Excellent. We were instructed to seek out I forgot. Madame Linnell.
At that, you kind of see the gnome turn around and go, "Hello, what can I do for you?"
Well, since we were invited to this event as some guests of honor of some sort, we were wondering if there was anything that you expected of us. Like, did you want us to do anything in particular, or?
Well, this is actually why I was so worried about you arriving early. I was wondering if there was anything in particular that your feats would be helpful in. Perhaps leading a drinking competition for one of you, or a game of chance for another. We're wondering if you'd be willing to lead activities throughout the festival. And then at the end, we would present to you our gratitude.
It sounds like fun to me.
How about, and then I just want to look at Thaurok and say, a log throwing competition.
Mm-hmm.
I would be interested in trying that again.
Indeed.
I was made a fool of
Still a
last
bit
time.
sore of the outcome of that. It was very hurtful to my pride to lose such a game of strength to a random fishman I had never met. But I'll be happy to give it another go.
That would be wonderful. Would it be you two? And she looks at Turmyr and Thaurok leading that then? Or would you all like to?
I will participate, not likely lead this, but
Is there anything you would feel comfortable leading then?
maybe. I'd have to think of an idea.
Alright. And you, I'm unfamiliar with you, Pale One.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
I am Lance.
Lance. Understood. I am Madame Linnell.
A pleasure. I offer my hand.
She just, shakes it. Just like,
Okay.
yes, it's fine to meet you.
He is a bit of a newer addition to the team. He wasn't here during the festival, but he has been very, very useful ever since he has joined.
Well,
I have my moments.
if he has been traveling with you, I can only assume that he is of worthy cause.
I would like to believe so.
So, Lance, is there anything that you would like to lead during this festival?
I'm not much one for strength, however, I'm familiar with games of chance.
Would you care to lead one?
What did you have in mind?
That would be up to you.
I can do that.
just-
then.
Nudge Lance and point at the pouch with the deck in. It's like, I think I know you're greatly interested in games of chance.
Not so much games of chance with those high stakes. At least not ones to play with friends and at a festival.
Yeah, so Turmyr, I don't really told that. We pretty much all decided, like, yeah, we're not gonna pull from the deck of many things.
No.
I think you should. I think it's a great idea.
I am on board with doing it.
Thaurok is
don't wanna
very
die.
surprised that Lance is showing any restraint in regards to the fucking deck.
I may be reckless with my own life, but not others, my friend.
Much appreciated.
I will, however, play a game of cards or something of the like if you would enjoy.
Yes, that would be wonderful. Now, I will say that the idea is to raise money for the city, as we are still rebuilding, so you would not be profiting from such things. It would be heading towards the city. However,
can
at the
work
end,
that.
our gratitude will be portrayed.
I can work without profit.
Sounds like a very worthy cause.
Do you know how much more it would take to rebuild the city?
We don't have the exact numbers currently. It's very difficult to get some of the underground mechanics. Mechanics working again, because we were not the ones to implement them. So we are both learning and trying to fix it at the same time.
Then I will ensure that the city, I make as much as I can for the city.
That would be most appreciated.
How many days was it until the festival again? Is it still 3?
It would be 2 now on this side of the world.
Ah, right.
Hmm.
So today and then tomorrow and then
Oh, fuck.
after
Yes.
that the festival is.
Correct. So, and this is just DM talking, we're gonna do a few of the festival things that you guys want to do. I'm not gonna sit and play cards for like
No.
hours.
I figured.
No.
But like, if you guys want to do the log throwing competition again, I understand. Like stuff like that, like we'll do. But we're not.
For old time's sake.
Yeah, we're not gonna
Yeah.
go through like each person. Throwing their logs. Like
Yeah.
that throughout the entire day. I mean, like we'll go through you
Yeah.
guys, but not each. Like
You
citizen.
don't have to go through a whole line of NPCs.
Exactly.
Roll D100, and if an NPC does that, X win.
Exactly. So like, it's.
Or just do what you did and roll like 50,000 D100s.
I don't see why that's a problem, but
It breaks the game.
Someone rolls a 1, one of us is hit, and we become a paraplegic.
Okay. So
We've been hit by worse, but I don't think a log will do that much.
We've been hit by Savith.
that's what you think. So you guys, is there anything you want to do between now and the festival? Then.
I did want to talk to Feloran. I will show him my currently marked deck of cards and say, "Can you make this but magical, so that the marks are not even on the card itself, except maybe something that only I could pick up with the magic?"
You want to make a cheat deck of cards.
I said I would make as much money for the city as I could.
Not so what? So you want marks on the magical marks on the cards that only you can pick up on.
That would be ideal, or at least only those who know what to look for.
I'm not sure if I can do some. Maybe later I can sit down and take a look at it.
I was assuming that this was some point in between the two, not immediately now during talking to the ladies.
I can check it out at some point. I'll give it an attempt.
Yeah, and that would be all I'd be looking into besides resting and making sure that I'm not dead and attuning to the ring.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna attune to the second life and start.
Yeah, I remember you saying so.
I'll attune to the dwarven thrower and disattune to the sword
Ooh, okay.
for now.
Alright, let
So you
me...
said the city was built by Sabbath or helped.
It was started by Sabbath.
Isn't it? Was it very? Didn't you say that the city has a lot of mechanical
Yes.
structure? Alright.
Very steampunk, if I remember.
Yeah, it's very steampunk, very clockwork almost.
I guess I kind of want to like go to a library or someplace and read a bit about like the history of the town and kind of how some of their stuff works.
Okay, roll an investigation check for me. So,
Yeah.
oh, do you want to add your +4?
I'll add +4. Might as
Okay.
well.
So you go around asking, different citizens that are helping set up the festival, people that are just out and about, and you come across that it was strange. The library is no longer intact after the attack last year. That was actually focused on originally. That had been destroyed pretty early on. They have a library now with different books in it, but it's not the same books. They still point you towards the library. And
Alright.
just with that investigation check, you'd gather that they were intentionally trying to destroy something in that library.
Yeah. Guess I'll go to that library then. And is there like the librarian or somebody there?
Yes, there's one.
Yes. Are all of these books brand new, or are some of these still from the previous library?
There's a few from the previous library. It's actually a pretty big human, like very muscly male human, and he goes, there's a few from the previous library. Little torched, but readable if you don't mind missing the beginning or end.
Are there any pertaining maybe to the history of this city?
Okay, you guys hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
I hate
No, what?
people. Banging.
Oh,
I hate people. I really, really just hate people.
It's constantly banging from above my room as well.
Same.
He just goes, well, you could certainly look around. I'm not exactly sure, though.
all right. Thank you for the help.
Sorry, I'm doing a thing real quick.
My only plans were to scout around and see if there were any good, or scout around potentially and see if there's any good defensive spots to protect the city from if such an event were to occur again. Or like choke points and
Okay,
stuff.
give me 1 second to finish with Feloran.
You're good.
Do you want to roll an investigation check to see if you can find any of the books?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. +4 to that, so 15.
Okay. You look around and you do find a couple of torched books. It's like the first 10 pages are just gone, it looks like, and the 11th one is half burnt, and the 12th one is like a corner of it is burnt. It's not in the best shape, obviously. You look through it, doesn't seem to have much about the beginning of the town or anything like that. But you do find one book that this one, it must have not been in direct fire, but it was definitely near immense heat as the ink actually started to morph. And it's almost unreadable. However, on the cover, you can clearly see, because this was actually embroidered into the cover, an S.
S.
Yeah.
Would it be in the same style as maybe we've seen Sabbath's name before?
Something very similar, you would gather.
Alright. Let's see something. I don't know if this would work or not. No, that wouldn't work. Break or tear. Okay, so mending would not fix these.
No.
I'm trying to see if I have anything that could possibly fix these letters.
Do you have a wish spell?
Considering how badly burned it is, they may be willing to part with it as well. Perhaps you could just
Yeah.
pay him a bit and take it with you as well. just in case we find some other way to fix it as
Yeah.
well. Because that seems very important.
Yeah, I'll ask them. Like, do you mind if can I purchase this book from you? I think I'm willing to look for methods to try to fix it.
You know what? You've all done a great service to this city. It's yours.
Thank you, sir. I'll quick ask, do you know, is there anywhere or people in the city I could go to that know a lot about the history of it?
I don't believe so. I think your best bet would be Madame Linnell's father. He was the previous mayor of the city. However, not long after the attack, he had a rather serious disease set upon him. None of our holy people have been able to cure him, and neither of the natural persuasion. So we're not sure if he's gonna pull through or not. He spends a lot of time asleep, and he's not exactly all there sometimes.
All right, thank you for that. Maybe I'll give him a visit and see if I can learn anything from him.
Well, could certainly be worth a shot.
I mean, is anyone else going to do anything? Because I might just go see them.
The only thing, like I said earlier, was just looking for defensible or choke points or areas in there around where the festival ground's being set up, in particular.
The festival is mostly completely out across the entire city almost. It is most center, it's mostly in the center of the city, but it does radiate out. It's more condensed the closer to the center you're getting.
Are there any good choke points or stuff where I could foresee someone attacking from?
Not exactly. There is a makeshift wall almost around the city. It's not very high, maybe 6 or 7 feet high. And there is a guard patrol around it. So if they were going to come from the outside of the city, they'd have to get through that wall.
And if they were going to come from the inside?
You're not sure where from the inside.
Could I talk to one of the guards and see what they would know of protecting the city or potential places where an attack could come from within it?
Roll an investigation check.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you talk to the guards. They don't really have much to offer. It's not that they're stupid or anything. They just, there's not a lot of the people here kind of work well together, and especially during the festival, it's very often for people to let grudges go during the festival. They just kind of let people go as they are. There's no
threat.
Yeah, it's kind of just a good time to be okay, let go of grudges, continue with life happier.
Okay. That's really all I was looking for information-wise, trying to see potential attacks and threats.
Okay. Thaurok and Turmyr, are you guys just throwing logs in practice? Benching them?
Actually, for about half my time, I would like to try and help out around the festival. Probably mostly just moving heavy stuff.
Which they gladly take.
Yeah. I try not to get in the way of their organization, but try to help if I can.
There's this one kind of like scrawny 16-year-old guy who you can tell he just doesn't want to be helping, but he keeps being told, like, move this to there, move that to there, and you just kind of see him like struggling with like this crate that he's pushing, and you see that there's like 3 or 4 more that he's gonna have to move, and you just pick one up in each hand. And just kind of like carry it over to where it needs to be. You have the rest of them over there by the time he's like halfway there.
I fucking love being a Goliath. And as for the other half of my time, I would like to begin following the manual of gainful exercise.
Roll a D100 for me.
Do.
Alright. You open the manual of gainful exercise, and you notice that the words are... You can see, like, where the letters would be, but it's almost like they're censored of some sort.
Damn it. I was so excited. Oh well. Maybe they'll appear in, like, a month or so. Hopefully it was used a long time ago.
You might need to be waiting a while.
Maybe, but it'll be worth it. And I guess I'll fight in a fighting pit, I guess, see if there's any arenas or anything around.
There is, and it's not so much like a fighting pit, it's more of like a brawling pit, if that makes sense. Like, it's no weapons or anything, it's all just stuff. You kick everyone's ass. They were like, oh yeah, like, hey, welcome back. Yeah, we'd love to have you fight here. Like, here's the test to see if you go up against like higher people. And you just kick that guy's ass. And they were like, oh, maybe we should send in like a champion. And you get, he does hit you a few times, which is like, oh wow, he's good enough to hit me. And then you just uppercut him, and he goes flying, and just lands like in the crowd.
Excellent. Do I make any money from my time there?
If you'd like to.
I figured that's, like, since I was trying to imply that I was using my, what was it called? My popular demand?
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you would make, let me do this the fairest way possible. You make 26 gold.
Oop.
As, bets that were placed on you that you get a portion of payment just, for different, like for being there and whatnot, so.
Excellent.
And then, Turmyr, do you have anything?
Nah, like oversee the log throwing.
Okay, so that's going to be at the, I can't remember the word now, festival itself.
Yeah, I want to make sure everyone has good form.
Okay. And then, Feloran, anything you want to go see?
Yeah, if I can find Madame Linnell's father.
Alright.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom quick.
Okay. I'll say that you can easily enough. Madame Linnell's a little skeptical at first. Like, it's like her father's like fragile at this point, so it's kind of weird for her to be like, yeah, come see. Like, it's just a little weird for her, you can tell.
Yeah.
But she's willing to let you go talk to him. She does ask if you can stay in the room as the discussion takes place.
Of course.
Okay. And then, just kind of, he's very weak. Like, you can just see that as soon as you walk in. This is a tiny gnome that you can practically see the veins and bones through his skin. Like,
Is this like a disease like that's hit him? Do they know?
they said that it was a disease. They're not exactly sure, honestly.
So would I be able to tell, like, being an alchemist and stuff, is this like some kind of poison?
Make a Make an intelligence check with proficiency, so you can just hit intelligence saving throw. Just it's not a saving throw per se.
Okay, but at least same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It doesn't appear to be a poison. It's not. It's not specifically like attacking him or anything. Like, you know, he's not in pain. It's not causing him abnormal effects like poisons often do.
Okay.
It's just that he's very weak, that his energy is almost being drained. Like that his body is busy fighting something off almost. If you'd like, you can also make a medicine check.
Is it like a magical effect that's on him? Or is this...
Roll Arcana, if you'd like.
You know, a 19, that is.
19? Okay. I was like, is he gonna do it?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be magical. It's kind of difficult to tell. This is very... You gather that if this is magical, which you can't really rule out, it's very difficult for you to tell. If it is magical, though, then the person that did it has some sort of persuasion to the point that it looks as if it's natural. Like, they are very capable.
Mm-hmm. I'll look at Linnell. It's just, when did he first fall ill?
It would be right around the time we started rebuilding, actually. I had the
Rebuilding after the festival last year.
yes. You know, I believe it to be caused from all of the stress that was put upon him when he started the rebuilding. It was quite an amount of work for somebody of his age. And while he wasn't doing any of the actual physical labor I made sure of, it was still stressful to organize, keep everything running smoothly, try to get aid from other cities and towns.
I can imagine for someone of his age. Sorry, I just can't help have suspicions that about this not being just a disease or caused by stress.
That would be...
I have no certainties of what it could be myself, but just suspicions.
Well, please, if you have anything, any ideas, anything that you think might work, it would be... I'd be very grateful.
Sorry, I did not hear anything you said, Zach.
Please,
Heard
if you have any ideas, any things that might work, any cures, anything that you think could be of use, I'd be very grateful.
I can certainly try something, but I cannot guarantee you any results, as I truly don't know what is causing this. If it's a poison, a disease, or some kind of magic.
He just kind of goes and holds his hands and goes, I believe any state other than this would be better for him. So please, try whatever you feel could be useful.
I'm just gonna... Actually, where are we, like, staying? I guess I'll head back to the festival to try to find somebody, one of the other three.
Easily enough done.
Yeah, so it's like, where are we staying now? If we need to sleep.
You did have a hotel kind of set up for you.
Okay.
Sorry, I completely forgot to say that. I now realize.
Alright.
Because I'm trying to get through a few things.
I'm just gonna head back there then.
Okay. And is that it? Or...
That's it for me.
Okay. So, are we good to proceed to the festival then?
I believe so.
Okay. Well then, the festival comes. the morning of, you can hear cheering. You can hear cups toasting each other. People are already in a good mood. And Thaurok and Turmyr, once you step outside after breakfast and your morning routine, there are already people asking for you to get to your post at the log throwing competition. So that they can either challenge you or challenge their friends. You know, they are excited.
Would Feloran have been able to make that marked deck of cards?
Oh, make a magical tinkering check for me.
Yeah, I'll try. Magical tinkering.
If you want. Of course. No.
Sorry, wasn't able to do this.
Oh no,
Alright.
you'll have to win legitimately.
Although
I'll have to win with a regular deck of cards that's marked.
I need to change my spells around to try to help the Linnell's father. You don't want to do that.
So, Lance, you immediately just start wiping the floor with some of these guys. Immediately. Like, you gather that even if you didn't have a marked deck of cards, you would still be winning 9 times out of 10. It's like a poker champion against, like, a college student that plays for nickels and dimes.
Is that because my perception is so high?
It's because your perception is high and your charisma ain't bad.
That's amazing. I, at some point, will just put away the deck of cards and just play legitimately just for the fun of it.
Okay, you're still winning.
About how much would I have raked in and, like, say, like, how long would it have taken me to make, like, say, a few thousand gold?
You're not betting gold for the most part. Like, you're betting gold. They're betting, like, silvers and coppers.
How much would it take for me to get the equivalent of a few, like 1,000 gold pieces?
Ooh, you honestly don't know if that will be done by, like, today. Because, as you're playing, you're probably upwards of a couple hundred silver pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And the table is just... people stop coming and playing. Like... You've taken a lot of money, whether it be by accident or on purpose. It's just that people are having bad luck against you.
I kind of, like, I guess when it starts tapering down, I'll just go, wave my hand and just end it and turn over all of the winnings to Adam.
So just,
is that
Adam
right?
Linnell.
Oh,
just to give some flavor to this. You're like, okay, I've played a while, and it's time for you to leave. And a guard actually comes and takes your place at the table. They're not going to end the booth early or anything. They do want to make sure that they can get as much as they can.
Yeah.
But the guard does put like a new pot on the table for them to start betting over, and goes, all right, like, let's play again. And a couple of different people come and sit down and are like, maybe we'll have better luck against this guy.
I guess I'll just stay and watch that after I turn over the money I've earned or won.
One of the guards takes it just because they, you'd be aware that they're assigned to handle it.
Okay.
Because they're handling it in threes to make sure that one person doesn't steal all the money, or 2 people don't steal all the money.
Yeah.
So,
something that I just wanted to do throughout this is, I want to just get like a small, like, I guess, is like a dagger, I guess, the smallest weapon there is?
yes.
Like, lightest?
Yes.
I mean, like, maybe a dart?
Yeah, I was going to say, it depends.
Okay.
A dart could as well.
Okay. Just because my spell storing ability works best on weapons.
Okay.
And I want to give that... I want to put the spell Pyrotechnics on it.
Okay.
So, and I want to give that dart to my homunculus.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I shoot a firebolt up in the air, and while it's in the air, it casts pyrotechnics on the firebolt to make it change colors and explode.
Okay.
Ooh.
I like
Cool.
that. That's
Cause I was trying to find, like, what can I do that's like a firework? And I was like, well, pyrotechnics is just make a flame you can see explode into other colors.
yeah, I like that. That's really good. And you're doing that kind of like throughout the day, for different things, if people are succeeding or failing. It's not going to cost you. I'm not going to have it cost you any spell slots or anything.
I mean, yeah, it's firebolt. It's a cantrip.
Yeah, exactly. And, it's nothing. It's nothing, too.
Strenuous.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is all really just for flavor and whatnot. Because, it's just a good time for everyone to be here. And then we come to the log throwing competition.
Mm-hmm.
Who would like to participate?
So, yeah, let's do this.
Should I judge?
You don't want to
You're
participate?
welcome to try and join if you'd like.
Not much one for throwing heavy objects.
You hear, this old guy in the back. I heard if a Warpguard member doesn't throw one, they aren't really in the Warpguard.
Mm.
With that,
Where'd you hear that?
I just crack my neck and go, okay.
Fine, I suppose I must.
Mm-hmm. It's a shame Galdrim couldn't be here. Oh well.
I suppose I must throw a
So-
log then.
Alright.
So who's cheating and how?
Oh, I am... Hold on. I have it.
I know one of you is doing it.
Yeah, I need to add the spell to my spell list first.
You're good.
I was gonna cast, Enhance Ability.
Okay, there it is.
I was actually gonna see if I could... I don't want to do that because I don't want to have to try and reverse it later.
Okay.
So, I'm sure someone knows what that's going on.
Okay.
I was going... I don't know how I would phrase
I'm
it.
gonna draw from the deck, get the wish card, and then wish that I won this.
And I just... Feloran, can I, borrow your deck? I want to, I'm feeling lucky today.
Let's leave these for another day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this cannot turn out good at a festival.
Feel free to pull from the deck of many things.
What was that?
Feel free to pull from the deck of many things.
Come, Feloran.
It's
Please.
just
It's a
Let's
good
just-
day. It's a day of celebration. Nothing.
Maybe that's
go wrong.
we can end the festival with that.
let's just use this nuclear slot machine in this crowded public place.
Let's-
Either give you superpowers or a nuclear wasteland.
All right.
To be
At
fair,
the
nothing
end of
the
the
deck
festival.
could do affects anyone else.
Exactly. So what harm?
Let's end it by having Lance 1v1 death.
I'm fine with that. That would be
Avatar's
entertaining.
death is so easy to kill, though.
Yeah, that would be better than the demon.
Yeah.
Not even
Alright.
arguably, just straight up better.
Let's throw some logs, boys.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Everybody roll strength check. Brady with advantage.
Do I get advantage because of powerful build?
Yes, you do.
Yay.
I get no advantage because I'm a weak ass dude.
Dude.
That's not bad actually, all things considered. That could have been much worse.
I am disappointed.
Oh my god.
My day is ruined.
I knew one of you was cheating. I knew one of you was gonna do it, and it happened to be the one that needed the win. So,
Second year in a row.
Turmyr, you kind of get under the log and throw it, and you kind of lose your footing as you take your charge up, and it doesn't get very far. Lance, you don't lose your footing, you're just weak. And it gets a little bit, very little further than Turmyr's. Thaurok, perfect form. He runs up, swings, and chucks that thing. It topples throughout the air, hits the ground, and then continues to topple twice more. And
I'm looking very, very smug and looking at
Yes.
Feloran like, beat that motherfucker.
well, here's the thing: is that you're all throwing at the same time.
So, right.
But wait, the log that you just watched, Thaurok, is in front of Feloran. Yours landed about a foot earlier.
I just reach as high as I can to pat Thaurok on the shoulder. It's like, well, better luck next year, pal.
I slowly turn and give him a very strained smile.
I just want to turn and say, "Damn! What are they feeding you below the ocean?"
And the crowd just starts cheering and goes, "For the second year in a row! For the second year in a row!"
Fucking fish people.
I just kind of walk up beside Thaurok, pat him on the back, and whisper in his ear, "Don't make me paralyze you." With just this face of defeat.
I'm good. I will accept it. I just need to work harder. That's what it means. I can't be beaten by a fucking fish.
That's the spirit. I say as I clap him on the back and then pat a small dart on my sleeve, my left sleeve.
And I need all of you to roll a perception check. Thaurok with disadvantage as you are preoccupied with your thoughts.
Shit.
Of fucking course.
Oh.
Okay. Feloran and Lance, you notice immediately. You see a couple of the guards that were around because, like, a lot of people had come to watch this competition. Like, guards left their posts to come see this.
Oh no.
Well, didn't leave the posts.
Yeah.
They, like,
Yeah, I
guarded
know.
with people so that they could leave the posts and, like, other guards would watch them so that they could come see this. And now you notice a couple of the guards are rushing away, Lance and Feloran. Very quickly.
Are they going in one particular direction?
Yes, they are heading to the west of Jodorn.
I don't notice anything to the west from my position.
Not that you can see.
Can
Fellow.
hear anything? I guess.
Assume we're surrounded by buildings and crap.
Yeah.
Fellas,
pretty much.
I hope you brought your weapons. I fear something may be wrong as I start sprinting after the guards.
Yeah.
You all get to the western wall at this point, just trying to, like, follow the guards, and see what they see. And you see, the gate of the west, is like, it's like not completely open. It's like 75% of the way open. Plenty for people to come in, but it's just, a little bit down. And you see 4 kobolds standing out there, just battering their shields with these large sticks that they see.
4, you say?
Yes.
With that, do they seem hostile?
Yes.
Can
And I need you all to roll initiative.
Fuck me. And should we put our
hold up. Yeah.
things on this? Right. Yeah.
So,
Natural 20 initiative, not on token.
Oof.
Yeah.
that's a. Oh, fuck off!
You have an inspiration.
Oh my god.
Fine. Oh wait, shit. Because if it's a nat 1, doesn't it skip my turn?
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay. But
It's okay.
not gonna lie, I was ready to use the inspiration on the log throwing.
I'm sure you were. I had absolutely no doubts about that. And we're just going to theater of the mind this, guys. Because I believe
What?
in your
Okay.
ability.
Yeah.
We're just gonna what?
Theater of the mind this.
So not
It's
we're
it's
not
4
even-
kobolds. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to not. So we're not actually like fighting this through.
No, you guys are fighting them.
We're just not using like the Roll20 board.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, pretty much, first things first,
I
kobold number 3 just comes rushing up to the gates where you all are. And just attempts to stab Thaurok.
Mm-hmm.
Thaurok, does a 23 hit you?
Just fuck.
God.
Echo, stop.
Alexa, you're a whore.
Just to let you know, by the way, they have a +4.
They
So,
what are these?
he had to roll a 19.
They've been eating the same fish food that Feloran has, I guess.
Yep. You take 4 points of damage as the dagger just kind of scrapes across the long of your arm.
Oh no, max damage, Brian.
Damage is 6, thank you.
Oh, I thought it
Thaurok,
was.
it's your turn.
Oh yeah, it's my turn. I just lean down. I say, "Do you really want to do this?"
And
then
kind of hear it.
I'll
Back in your face.
I point into the distance, and then I just hold my action. If he attacks again, I will smash the fuck out of him.
Okay. Turmyr, your turn.
How far away are they from us?
They're about 20 feet away.
Fireball.
What?
That's that is
I mean,
in
that's-
range to hit us. Is it
Okay,
not?
I want to hit slightly behind them so that it doesn't hit us.
Okay, Turmyr. We're just gonna pretend for a second that I want you all to kill one of these.
Well, we'll kill 3 of them and leave 1.
No, I want each of you to kill one of them.
Oh,
So if you could
No.
not, that would be great. That's because I'm trying to make a point for you guys.
You hear the voice of Tyr tell you, "Let everyone get one."
Yeah.
You hear Tyr telling me, no.
Be
this is a
balanced.
day for sharing.
You just hear Tyr be like, "Be balanced, young one. Don't be rude."
Very well, and I'll just fucking chop right at the one that's near Turmyr. I mean, Thaurok.
Okay, making a tackle.
Finally, I get to attack with my Holy Avenger. Where is it?
Ooh,
There it is.
Good point.
It's dead. It's dead. Roll damage.
No, that was just my attack
Yeah,
roll.
roll damage. Roll damage. Head off. Head comes clean off. Alright, this next kobold, seeing what you just did to his friend, is gonna come up and attack you, Turmyr. Does a 7 hit you?
No, but when he does that, I just kind of want to give him like a look.
Okay. So I'll say if you want, you can take
Yep.
your held action now.
Yep. That
Oh shit. Yeah, that
See
hits.
hammer coming.
that was that
That was a 9.
was a 6. Was it 9? Oh, did it, right.
Yeah.
Right. So hits Eisen.
Yep, that hits. AC 12, guys. AC 12.
Yeah, it's dead.
Dead.
No, that's metagaming, Zach.
It's dead. It is dead.
Yep.
Once again, the head just comes flying off.
Home run.
Okay, this
Yo,
next
he
kobold.
fucking dead.
Okay, this kobold, seeing as both people that have gone within melee of you are now headless, is going to sling a rock at Feloran. Feloran, does a 9 hit?
No. Say,
Okay.
motherfucker, I have this cloak on. If I get hurt now,
Okay. And then the last one is going to sling a rock at Lance. Lance, does a 7 hit?
No.
Lance, it's your turn.
I just kind of walk up to the one that threw the rock at me,
Okay.
and I just knock its weapon out of its hands.
Yes. Done.
It just
You-
has
you
it
do
just
so.
has a dagger,
Yeah, you do so.
and I'm just going to put it in a headlock with Volnus at its throat.
Okay, make an attack roll.
With Volnus?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just gonna say that this is flavor, because it's not.
As I know they attacked us
Does a
first, but I kind of feel
27
bad.
Work?
Yeah, 27 hits. Roll damage.
I was gonna say, before I...
No, just roll damage. Roll damage.
I was gonna ask in 3 different languages if it understood me.
Just roll damage.
It doesn't understand
It
Elvish,
does.
Thieves'
Just
Cant,
kill
or...
it. Just kill it.
Okay, is it gonna
Zach
roll
wants us to kill
damage
him.
for me?
What?
It's not rolling damage on there, hold on. Here. Damage. Why the fuck is it not rolling off of this? Or is it just lagging?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I'll be right back.
Hey.
That's weird. This had never not worked before.
It's dead. It doesn't really matter. It's dead.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll 2d6s,
It's dead.
count one as
It's dead. Look, it's dead.
necrotic and one as not necrotic. The second one's necrotic, because
telling
that's the way
you
it
it's
always
dead.
does it.
It's
Yeah. It's dead.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a chance.
It really doesn't.
Feloran. Your turn.
I'm assuming the one that threw the rock at me is kind of there's no one near it.
There's no one near it, no.
Then lightning bolt wand.
Okay.
Just one charge though, so.
Yep. Oh, it has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun.
Mm.
5.
Jesus
And
Christ.
27 damage of lightning.
Jesus
You see its
Christ.
skeleton as it just and falls over dead.
You know.
And it's at this point that a few of the people from the log throwing competition have came and followed you. And by a few, I mean the entire log throwing competition bystanders came and followed you.
Alright, guys, I'm back. How many of us are dead?
None.
And they just start
Just all the
cheering
kobolds.
and going,
Kivus is
"War of
down."
God, War of God, War of God, War of God.
I just kind of want to like look at them and look back at the kobolds sadly. Just like, I feel bad.
It's a bit depressing, honestly. Although the cheering does definitely help.
I mean, a dragon would worth just its cheering, but not kobolds.
I think they're related to dragons, so if that helps you cope.
Yeah, and babies are related to humans.
I start, like, playing up the crowd, like, flexing and shit.
They are just very thrilled.
Yeah.
At the end of the night, they lead you to the stage where they present they go through the speech talking about how thankful they are, how even the events today, you guys were, you were helping them. And they say, with the help of the stonemasons from this town, as well as a few of the magic users, they drop a curtain that had been hiding something that you guys kind of thought was just like decoration. And you just see this square, like stone pillar, almost, maybe like 2 feet wide. But at the top of it, there's this very well crafted in stone, like, shield.
That work?
Yeah, that worked.
It's like,
Very well crafted stone shield with this almost like hypnotic pattern on the front of it, as if there was like some sort of teleportation effect happening on it.
Ooh.
And on the bottom, it just says, or on the pillar, I'm sorry, it just reads, "Dedicated to the Warpguard, the protectors of those who need it."
aw.
Nice.
Oh.
It's like nodding in approval at it, very impressed.
And they actually lead you to it, and they go, if none of you mind, please place your hand on the pillar.
Alrighty. I'll go ahead and do that.
Alright.
Yep. Do the same.
As you place your hand on the pillar, hey! 1 second, Chris. Big ups. Thanks, Kyle. Big ups to you.
A second deck of many things
Sorry,
appears.
Why do I feel so nervous about just placing our hands on this pillar?
So as you place your hand on
Because
the
it's
pillar,
Zach.
yeah, that's a good point. You guys just get ready for what I have at the end of this. As you place your hands on the pillar, your handprint kind of is locked onto the pillar, like just the outline of it, and underneath it has as if you'd signed your name.
Nice. Cool.
Sick.
The festival goes on. People are still cheering. They're happy. They're still celebrating.
Just to make note, I did not say I put my hand on the thing.
Well, yes, you did.
Fine.
I don't think he did, but oh wait.
I didn't.
Oh, you mean just
But-
he did? Eh?
But Zach, just saying, you did.
I mean, if you really don't want to, I'm not gonna make you. Of course, I'm not. You know,
I mean, if you're DM ruling that I do, you do.
it's just supposed to be, a little thing. For
I know.
the-
Yeah, I think this whole thing has been a very it's supposed to be a very feel good festival fun time, and we're all just very paranoid.
Correct.
No,
yeah.
It's almost like I put the enemies that you guys first killed here
Yeah,
to show how much you've grown.
I did notice that.
Yeah.
It was very. I can't. It's been so long, so I don't exactly remember how much trouble we had with the kobolds, but it was definitely not that easy.
Correct.
It was considerably more.
So
At least no kobolds were violated this session.
That didn't
Okay.
happen, sure.
yeah, Brady, we really didn't need to bring that up.
We had to bring that up, absolutely.
Bring what up? I
It
don't.
was a
I didn't hear
darker
him
time.
say
Neither
anything.
did I. Good point, Brian.
Okay.
Good point, Brian. But you guys continue. You have a pleasant evening. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Hey,
Is it
Thaurok.
right? You said the festival and stuff is over?
Either
Or-
the night of the festival, if you want to do anything, or after. Either one's fine. Before you
Enjoy
head
some
out.
good food and strong beer.
Easily enough.
Thaurok, drinking contest for the 4 of us?
I
I
think while you're drinking, I might return to the Linnell's father. Quick.
Ah, so that means leave 3 of us.
Wait, can I ask where he's going with all this going on?
Easily enough.
Alright.
Matt. Actually, do you have Turmyr? Do you have? You don't have your god's healing powers returned yet, do you?
Don't know if they're returned, but why would you ask?
Madame Linnell's father, who I
Hey,
think
Kyle.
might know
Thanks
something
for
about
being here.
the founding
About
of
to
this town.
wrap up this session of
Unfortunately,
D&D.
he's very sick in bed from I don't know what. And if I'm thinking that if we can help him, he might be able to give us some information.
Take me to him. And I just stand up and start walking after him.
Easily enough. You
All
start
right,
heading
just
there.
you and me.
We're gonna do the drinking contest after this.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
just fucking
Yeah.
in the moment, you know.
Yep. Just to clarify.
Yeah, this sounds more important.
You head up there, and what would you like to do?
Just want to kind of. Oh, you first.
The first thing I want to do is cast protection from poison on him,
Okay.
just to see if that does anything.
You cast it. You wait a moment. No effect.
Well,
I want to
Okay.
cast detect poison disease on him.
Okay.
oh,
That's very
Make
good.
a
That is
religion
very
check
useful.
for me.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Okay. Spell successfully goes off.
Oh.
However, you do not sense any poison or disease in him. Or, I'm sorry, you do sense a disease. However, it's very alien to you. And after a couple of minutes of thinking on it, it seems to be rooted in some sort of arcane, like, it's rooted in arcane origin.
That doesn't sound good.
Alright, and is his daughter there?
So
Yeah, his daughter would be here.
I want to ask her if he's, before the time that he got sick, has he been in contact with anything that seems magical in nature?
Not that I know of.
Because this disease doesn't seem to be natural. It's
You see
very
her just kind of grab her father's hand and begins weeping a little bit.
would identify or detect magic be able to tell any more?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, that's. It's just I'm gonna do. If you do it as a ritual, does that count as using a spell slot still?
No.
Okay. And is a ritual what, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I want to do detect magic as a ritual.
Okay, give me 1 second. Just because.
Oh, yeah, I'll do detect magic and then identify.
Okay, so with detect magic, you do sense a magical aura
Yeah, so-
from him. Like, you know, it's definitely something that something definitely happened to him. And you gather that the school of it is necromancy.
Necromancy. Well, it is a school good at diseasing people. The school
can-
thing, is that from Identify?
That's from detect magic. From
Okay,
identify, you would actually learn that it is the spell contagion.
Oh.
However, it seems to have been altered.
I would like to use 15 of my lay on hands points on him.
Okay, roll a religion check. As you attempt to spend your lay on hands points to heal him, you can feel the stores in you exert. However, you don't feel the transfer. They're just no effect. He did not seem to receive those points. That healing.
I want to turn to Feloran and say, well, that's not good.
Yeah. What if I... Let me try... I want to cast Dispel Magic on him.
I was about to suggest that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Third level, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll an intelligence check for me then.
Intelligence check. Come on. I think I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Okay.
Holy
yeah.
fucking shit!
You're really rolling well in accounts tonight.
Felon is the clutch roller of the
Yep.
game.
Every time you spend inspiration, nat 20.
Actually, yeah, because the last time I used that was for the owlbear, and I think I
Yep.
got a nat 20 on that.
And now we have a pet owlbear.
No,
We have to go back for him.
True.
you have a
We
chance.
have the potential
of it.
for one.
Yeah, exactly. Felon, let me just say, are you aware of how Dispel Magic works? When it's above a third level spell?
You have to beat the spells.
It's 10 plus whatever the spell's level is.
Yeah.
They cast it at 9th level.
Oh my
The
god.
person that did this to him. So I was like, oh, if he adds a +4 to it, it's not even gonna work.
Luckily.
You just nat 20
Inspiration,
that.
Yup.
I don't even need the +4.
So, after a moment, you you really start to focus on him and his condition. And you think about, you gather that it was the spell Contagion. However, even with just an average spell like that, it shouldn't be so intrusive. It shouldn't even still be on him a year later, almost. And while thinking about this, you kind of start trying to pull the magic out. However, you notice for just a moment that it's not all of the corruption that's in him. And you just will your arcane ways to get rid of the effect that is causing him. And you can now audibly hear him breathing like fuller. Just.
God damn.
I want to go over to Feloran, like, pat him on the back and say, "Good job."
And at that, Madame Linnell is just hugging you, Feloran. Just, thank you. Oh my god, thank you. Like, freaking out. And you both get inspiration for that.
Awesome.
Very nice.
I'm very glad that worked. I didn't have many good ideas left.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, we need to find someone who's, like, a professional at dispelling magic.
Zill.
Regretfully.
Okay. We're just gonna say that Thaurok dominates the drinking contest.
Oh, whoa. I have a solid constitution.
We're going to say that Thaurok dominates the drinking contest.
If you want, we can just do like one,
Yeah,
check.
that's fine. Both roll.
Just Constitution check straight.
Yep. And let me.
Oh, shit.
Something.
Ha.
Oh fuck.
That's what I wanted to roll.
That log
I
thing.
guess Thaurok was pre-gaming a bit.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not looking at it, so I'm just assuming that he lost.
Yeah, I did.
It was 16-6 in my favor.
Damn.
And Turmyr and Feloran, you both gain proficiency with medicine.
Oh shit, nice.
You guys did a quest that I had set up here that I was not giving you.
Nice.
And you successfully completed it.
You're nice.
So, good job.
Magic.
Okay, Lance dominates the drinking contest.
Just standing above Thaurok's passed out body.
By,
She's just sobbing. I'm a failure of a Goliath.
he started drinking, coping with what happened at the log throwing competition, and then Lance came up and was like, "Oh, would it make you feel better if we did a drinking contest?" And you said yes, forgetting that you had already been drinking.
Oh god.
And then you went into drinking.
Jesus.
So, but by the end of the night, you all party, you have a good time. The next day comes.
Oh wait,
guys...
at the end of the night, Feloran.
Oh.
What?
It's the end of the festival.
Why?
If you do feel so inclined, I'll hold the bag out to him.
Are you pulling?
Evens. Hold on. Yep, I pull one card.
Okay. Say a number between 1 and 33 for me. Or 1 and 34, I'm sorry.
7.
I'm fucking terrified.
Okay. You pull a card. And nothing happens as you look at the card. However, Feloran, you immediately notice in front of him, there is a large brown bugbear.
What? Wait, a bugbear just appeared in front of him?
Yep.
Is it friendly?
No, it's taking 2 attacks at Lance. And
Have fun with that, friend.
What the heck did I pull?
misses both.
It does. Doesn't he
but
like
I-
see the card that he pulls as well?
Nope.
Yeah.
He doesn't see it. I
There's-
thought.
He pulls the card, and you look at it, but you can't remember what it looks like.
I have a strange feeling
Oh.
Zach's using his own deck of many things. with
Yeah.
some stuff.
Or he's
Hmm.
using something like a deck of illusions. Would I see it at this point?
Yeah, you see it now.
I'm guessing I'm engaged in combat. Should I roll initiative?
Yep.
Thaurok drunkenly staggers to his feet,
Do you
pulls
have
out the
initiative order
hammer.
up, or
Say that again.
are you putting an initiative order up? Or
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to
Should we all do initiative?
Sure.
That's 12.
Alright.
Can I just like sit back and like watch this going on?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna step back. Like,
Like grab a drink.
I'm gonna hold my pistol in hand in case it comes at me, but I'm just gonna let Lance deal with this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll also draw my sword in case it starts going after like any of the crowd.
Okay.
I guess it's good I attuned to that ring. Because that alters my armor class.
Okay. Descending. Feloran, you're up first.
Like I said, I'm just gonna sort of ready an action so that if the bugbear attacks anyone other than Lance, I'll shoot at it.
Okay. So just to give you a little bit of view, the way I imagine this is that Lance is on one side of the bugbear. It's the bugbear. Then it's you, Feloran.
Yeah, that's what I figured too.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that that was clear. It's the bugbear's turn.
So, like, something like... can I even move my... What? Okay, it's just lagging. Alright. So, like, something like this, with Thaurok in the middle as the bugbear.
Hold on. I'm totally on that page. Yeah.
I roll
Yeah,
initiative.
similar.
Except he's, like, one step closer, so we're, like,
Yeah, it's...
one,
Yeah, that's fine.
and then... Okay.
And at
I'm
that,
trying to picture it.
the bugbear being upset that it missed Lance turns to Feloran. And is going to take 2 swipes at Feloran. Which both miss.
So can I shoot it now then?
Yep.
Alright.
Hey, Lance, does a 16 hit you?
Oh, it does not.
You watch as this bullet just goes through the bugbear and bounces off Land's set armor.
Wouldn't I? I'm not gonna argue how you put that.
Hold on. Feloran,
Yeah.
you have discovered that this is an illusion.
Really?
Yes! And that ends your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Lance, it's your turn.
It missed that many attacks in a row.
Yes.
I would see these attacks.
I mean, the first 2 you didn't because you were looking at the card. And you didn't really see Feloran's attack as it was, like, facing away from you. It's taking up more space than Feloran, so you don't really see Feloran.
I felt the attack when it bounced off my armor.
No, it just missed.
Okay, I thought that's how you were gonna do that. Never mind then. I guess I'm just gonna swing at it with Volnus.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Would I have advantage because we're flanking?
Sure.
I'm fairly certain this doesn't matter. Wow. 23 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
30 damage.
Yep. You have now learned that this is an illusion.
I had my hunches. Alright, I'm just going to... how would you describe the area we're in?
It's just open area in between some streets.
Alright. I'm going to... I'm guessing there's like a wall or a table nearby, if this was the festival.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk down. Is there any drinks on it yet?
Yeah.
I'll help myself to a drink.
Okay. Turmyr, it's your turn. Oh,
Like,
actually,
walk
it's gonna take an attack of opportunity at you, Feloran, or at you, Lance.
Yep.
It misses.
I just want to like walk up to it and like kind of calmly, kind of like wave my sword like through it,
Okay.
like stick it in it, like throw it, like wave it around.
It's at this point that both Turmyr and even Thaurok, who's drunk, can tell that this is an illusion. And you all now see the card that Lance had pulled is at the base of the illusion.
Hey, Feloran. You dashed my hopes of this being some all-powerful, dark, twisted magic. So grab a seat and have a pint.
To be fair, I also thought that it was a deck of many things.
You're right. This is almost better, but... Shall we? I say, raising one.
Well, we probably shouldn't just let this thing run around, so...
Pick it up.
Are we still doing initiative turns?
It can't really do anything. So somebody
I'm just
just
gonna,
touch the
like-
card.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kick the card with my foot, just
Okay.
bump it.
As you kick the card, you, for a moment, you do see, like, this design of a bugbear. And it just fades to a blank white card.
I know what'll cheer you up, Thaurok says drunkenly.
Oh?
He suddenly slams the parabox on the table.
Yep.
Maybe this
Alright.
we should not do near people.
Are there people? I can't see them.
Not really. You guys are outside, away from everyone for the most part.
I passed one. I'm guessing there's multiple pints on this table, so I
Wait.
just passed one to Thaurok. Alright, I'll take
Turmyr.
a gander at this one.
What?
Turmyr, he's gotta get a look in it.
Oh, yes, so you should have him do the honors. He was
Yes,
not a
friend,
keeper
you
of that.
haven't done it. Stare into the sparkle box of wonder.
If I go blind, I'm blaming you all for this.
Oh,
Just
you won't
point
go
it
blind.
away from people
Just
you
like-
like.
You just might die, you know?
I pointed at all of you.
Are you
Alright.
actually?
No, but
No.
I guess I'll like use it to the
Okay.
best of my ability.
Roll a d100.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
3! Ooh.
Oh,
if I
of
remember correctly.
Oh dear.
Oh, no, that's not bad. Roll a d10 for me.
Oh no.
This is a fun one, isn't it gonna be?
Okay. You grow 8 inches.
Where?
Shut up. Shut
That
up.
would be the first question
Brady,
you ask.
Shut up. Brady, shut the hell up.
I'm a big boy now!
Thaurok
you're
is
not
just
helping.
squinting at him, very confused.
I'm also very confused, like looking around, like, did all of you just get shorter?
No, you buffoon.
Now that is uncalled for.
Who else is looking in it?
Shut up and pass the box. I'm
I'll hand it to
rolling
him.
a D100 at that.
Yep.
Yay, party box.
Disintegrate.
Ugh.
You watch as this, like, spectral yellow plate is just kind of hovering around you.
I'm just gonna
Ooh.
kind of like punch my own arm.
Okay, you punch your own arm.
Like trying to. Is it like dissipating or anything?
No.
Ah. Brady!
Hi.
Alright,
I'm guessing I'm at least mildly intoxicated at this point. Feloran,
Sure.
do some of your.
You said the
Unga-
wrong name, so I'd assume, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, shit!
do some of your Unga Bunga stuff.
Brady.
What the fuck?
Brady,
Yeah.
Please no.
Oh, please.
you watch as storm clouds form overhead. And a lightning bolt comes striking down onto you for 21
God,
damage.
fucking damn it.
Does anyone else have to do anything in reaction to
Nope.
this? Okay, that's good.
Fuck's sake.
Thaurok laughs.
Your turn, big old friend.
Yes, it is. Box
There goes-
of magic and bullshit. Grant me my wildest desires.
There goes
I
my goddamn
activated.
second life robe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do.
For another few nights.
Oh boy. Okay. I need you all to roll a D100.
Alright, bet. I like rolling high.
So close.
Nothing happens.
What?
Why do you hate me, Box?
Everybody roll a perception check.
Okay.
Is my thing.
Where is perception? I do not have advantage. This is a
Oh.
normal roll. That's gonna be a 20.
Okay.
Of course
So-
it is.
That's low for me.
Feloran,
That was rolling like
Thaurok,
a 3.
and Lance, you all hear somewhere in this festival, "Oh my gosh, I'm flying!" And then about a minute later, you hear, "Ow!"
Completely oblivious to all this, I just want to go up and put a hand on Thaurok's shoulder saying, "Don't worry, it happens to the best of us." Just like as she's floating in the background.
This bug is supposed to be magic. I swear.
I'm gonna look at it again.
You
Oh, no,
saw
told me
it.
today. Fuck, I forgot.
You saw the magic.
I know, everyone got smaller.
I didn't like this magic this time.
This was interesting magic.
So,
I need more beer.
the night continues with you drinking.
Another drinking contest, my friends.
No, the night ends. I'm
Disappointing.
trying to get to this last thing.
Understandable.
Are you guys staying in the town for a couple days, or?
I figured we'd stay
Might as
until
well.
morning, but how long do you wish to stay? My compatriots.
Heading out ASAP. right?
Maybe another day or two.
Maybe try and do a bit more research. Talk to some more. We didn't actually talk to
No, yeah, that's the
Sick
thing.
Man.
Yeah,
Call it
Linnell's
2 days.
dead.
Okay.
I want to stop by him tomorrow.
In which case, we will end tonight's session here then,
Oh, okay.
as it's 10:30.
It is.
Yeah.
I was just gonna do
Start
one of
of
my
Trek.
do one of my many cinematic cliffhangers, but
Oh.
I'm trying to not do that if you guys want some downtime. So
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Good.
If you want to leave us cinematically.
I mean, I kind of like it with the Griffin thing, where it's like, yeah, this is what happened, but there's downtime before it if we wanted to do stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you guys like that, that's what we can do.
Oh
like
my
that.
god.
Is there something you can do? I mean, like, although we were going to another place, but if you have something, sure, hit us
If you
with
have
it.
something pretty cool, hit us with it, yeah.
So as you're leaving the town, a few people come to see you off, and as you are saying your goodbyes, somebody asks where you're going, and I'm assuming you're going to Tringby.
Yeah.
Okay. And as you say that, somebody goes, "Oh, I can only wish you luck.
Yeah.
Have you heard what's happened?"
No, we have not.
Vague idea, but
I'm guessing it's related to why we're going there, though.
A white dragon has made its home there.
This should
Okay,
be...
so we're not going there.
No, we absolutely are.
And that's where we're ending tonight's session.
As
Alright.
as